Okay, sorry for the delay, but welcome, guys. Hopefully that intro tune added some excitement to your evening. Uh, yeah, so that's an interesting thing. I use Mac OS and I upgraded to the latest OS called Sequoia, and the default hotkey that I use for my drawing tool no longer register anymore because reasons I don't know why. So I had to remap them. And the fun part was at first I figured out, oh, I'll just make it Command Shift S instead instead of whatever I had before, Option S. Option S doesn't work anymore. But then I usually hit Option X to clear the screen of crap. So once I tried that, I remapped the drawing toggle. I could not erase it all. So what I had to do is go into my activity monitor, and without being able to click anymore, because when you're in the drawing mode, you cannot click. You can only draw. I had to figure out how to kill the process. So eventually I wound up just going to the terminal here and typing kill all demo pro. Anyway, that's my little adventure in madness, stupidity. I don't know. Anyway, but let's focus on the game. Konnichiwa, Emrin, the Human Samurai. Welcome back to Nethack, and hello to Ryan, by the way. We have two super regulars in the house, Eric Johnson and Ryan JNC. And we have 3 likes, which means more than just those two people must be here. Yeah, well, we got to resume our game. We got our ninja in I mean, he's actually a samurai, but for some reason his ranking is ninja because apparently one step in the ladder of the corporate ladder of being a samurai is you are temporarily a ninja. It makes no sense, but that's my current ranking based on my experience level, which you can see down here. And I was just reaching for my arrow key when I realized I didn't map that shortcut yet. So let me do that, and that is done. Now I can draw beautiful arrows on the screen like so, in addition to freehand drawing. All right, you may notice this looks very slightly different. I was looking at configuration options because, you know, every time I start, I'm like, oh, now I got to figure out how to enable the number pad again because I always forget. Well, this time I didn't forget, and I set a couple of other options too. I was looking at a Nethack config file as sort of a model And I saw one thing you can do is highlight certain things, like have a stack, like a pile of objects show up as highlighted like that. So that's how I know it's a just kind of a visual cue. So I know it's a pile of stuff, not just a single item. Whereas this potion here is just that one potion. This is armor on top of a bunch of stuff. Also, I made the pet highlight. If this is your pet, it'll be highlighted. I guess to it could be nice to reduce confusion. Mostly it's the same though. I added the bar down here, which is my health. This life meter will go down as I get hurt, and it'll turn red when I'm almost dead. I hope. If it doesn't, no big deal. And Ryan said, "Samurai, but you're a ninja." They went to samurai cop, Japanese culture class. Yeah, exactly. So where do we leave this off? Where we left it off was I was robbing this store. Actually, I was planning on following through with my grand plan of blessing a lot of potions over here at this here altar. And that's kind of in my view, an important thing to do in Nethack is get a lot of your stuff blessed, like especially the really good stuff like potions of gain ability and enchant armor and enchant weapon scrolls and stuff like that. And I was about ready to carry out this plan when I realized I'm in a little bit of a jam. I didn't actually initially realize it, but I essentially have no food. And no plan in my mind on how to get food. I don't know there's a food store anywhere where I can buy food. So I'm gonna die. Also, also part of what made me kind of decide to veer from this blessing I want to do is to bless you have to pray. And when you pray, you cannot pray for a while. I don't know the exact number of turns. I can look it up if needed, but it's like several hundred or maybe even 1,000 or so. And if push comes to shove and I can't find food, I will need to pray. My God will feed me if I am desperate. So I don't want to erase, I don't want to use up that safety lash, whatever you want to call it, that safety net. So I decided I'm actually going to not do this blessing activity. And I had climbed up quite a few sets of stairs to get to where I am. So I'm going to go back down. I was in the Gnomish Mines. I have traversed quite a few levels into the Gnomish Mines. Let's actually take a look at the overview. And if you may remember last time we played, there was a new moon. And because in real life, when there's a new moon in Nethack, you have bad luck. And also on top of that, I had I accidentally murdered people a few times. Tell it to the judge, right? Well, it was total accidental. And that's because it's complicated, but the way it works in Nethack is if you're lawful, anytime you kill a human being, it's considered murder. And I killed a few human beings because I angered some peaceful watch captains who are on the, who are they're just guards doing their business. I had used in a few moments of desperation my drums of earthquake to scare away local monsters who were trying to kill me. And that in turn would piss off the watch captains. So I had to fight them because they were attacking me, but it counts as murder. What I'm getting at is my luck was reduced due to being a murderer. I don't know if it climbs back up over time, like kind of the bad luck naturally wears off or what. But long story short, I'm not even sure if a prayer is going to be successful because of all this damage to my luck. At least they don't have the new moon in play anymore. Because it's not a new moon in real life. Therefore, it's not a new moon in Nethack. What else is there to say? Yeah, when I was, in the thick of it last week, I was trying to carry around a lot of stuff, which makes you burdened. And, this is kind of my perpetual thing in Nethack. Perpetual problem is, try to make sure you're not burned, try to drop stuff. But I was just kind of dealing with it because, whatever, I'll just drop my bag that has a lot of stuff in it. And I'll become unburdened when I need it. Like, as needed, I could do that. Because then when I get into fights, I won't be missing turns. Because when you are burdened, your speed is only at 75%. In other words, you are 25% slower. And what I'm thinking now is, now that I have a critical issue, maybe it's not critical yet, but it will be, being starvation. I cannot walk. I don't want to walk around a single step burdened at this point. Because what I have to do is I have to descend back into the dungeon, decide if I'm going to take, kind of resume the path that I had been taking, because the dungeon branches, right? You can go into the Gnomish Mines or the main Dungeon of Doom. And if you look here in the overview, you can see the Gnomish Mines started at level 5. So I basically did a stair to the Gnomish Mines on level 4. But I could continue down the non-Gnomish Mines path. Essentially what I'm getting at, I don't have any known way to get food, so I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm thinking of exploring the main dungeon now because I went all the way down to level 10 in the Gnomish Mines, and the Gnomish Mines do have a lot of delicious gnomes you can eat, but I killed most of them already. I might be able to get down to where I left off at like level 10 and keep going and get a lot more delicious gnomes to eat and maybe find some more food, but I'm thinking the quicker route is to just traverse the main Dungeon of Doom. And it's the reason this is a bad situation because I have no direction really. Like I don't know, oh, I can go here and buy some food, or I should be able to find some food here, or I can enter this level and kill, you know, sometimes there's like a whole room full of monsters that could be a delicious meal for me. I don't have no immediate direction. I just have to go. So I have to make it so I'm not burdened and explore and forget about this plan to bless potions. I have to drop stuff right now. I've got to make a stash and make this happen. That's basically where I'm at. So I have to treat this like the urgent issue it is. And hey, Mr. Fluffy Bubbles is in the house. Or Fluffy Bubbles. I don't know if you're a Mr. actually, honestly. but and he says, hey there. Hey, I'm here. Did I miss a few minutes? Yeah, you missed just me talking and the intro that showed me trying to make my drawing tool work while the intermission music from Monty Python played. That's about it, though. And Fluffy Bubbles also says, I'd like to go to Sokoban about level 3 or 4 so I don't have too many food problems down the road. Yeah, maybe if I find Sokoban, that can be one solution. Although that can be it can be a little tedious, but hey, yeah, it's true. There is food there. All right. So first order of business, very first order of business, I'm going to update this note I wrote here because it's not true anymore. I don't have the Tanko on that level. Tanko is your plate armor. It's a Japanese. It means Japanese plate armor. Ryan knows that joke. I lost my decent Elven Mithril mail, whatever you call it, Elven Mithril coat, and I lost my Cloak of Protection. I didn't want to use the Tanko because plate armor is heavy as hell. And that's where you get into these stupid issues of, being burdened, and it's a pain to manage. So I don't want to have Tanko long term, but for now it's a +1 Tanko. I was trying to make do with much lesser armor. I was getting my butt kicked by a lot of things, gargoyles. I had so many close calls where I was like, okay, what can I do here? I can play the drums of Earthquake to get out of this mess. I can read a scroll of teleportation. Too many close calls. I've got to keep having good armor. Hopefully I'll find something better that's not this heavy later. I don't plan on enchanting the heck out of this plate armor because I just don't want to. I don't want it to be my long-term investment, so to speak. That's pretty much where I'm at. Let's drop crap. And I have to be, you have to make, you have to overcome pack rat tendencies. But I have that tendency for sure. I just gotta let things go. But they'll be here. They'll be here. I don't have to worry about it. I can take a note using annotate when I drop the stuff. I was actually trying to remove that Tanko note on level 10, but I just remembered you cannot annotate a level you're not on. So I cannot do that. So that note is a lie until I get to level 10 in the Gnomish Mines again. All right, so let's do this. We're going to drop stuff, all types. I'm probably going to put everything in a bag because it'll be more for safekeeping than some random idiot won't pick it up and drink a potion if it's in a bag. Typically, I think it can happen. So right now I do have this bag containing 21 items. Why don't we remind ourselves what's in there? Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Okay. All right. A lot of gems, a couple wands, some scrolls that I was planning on blessing and stuff. When I encountered a unicorn recently, I remembered it's good to have a gem on hand because you can just throw it to them and they become um, tame. Not tame, they peaceful. A lizard corpse is a funny way to say a dead lizard, says Ryan. Yeah, that's actually useful because if a cockatrice starts turning you into stone, or a chickatrice, I forget if anything else can do it and not kill you instantly, you start to slow down. It says you feel yourself slowing down. You have a few turns to cure it. And one of the ways to cure it is bizarrely by eating a lizard corpse. And it doesn't weigh that much, so I'm probably going to just keep that on hand. But let's try to make some tough calls. I'm going to take one gem out of the bag. They usually don't weigh that much. Just in case I find a unicorn. It's just a recent thing that popped into my head. It might not even happen. And worst case, I can usually just fight the unicorn. I'll just take out 2 gems. So we're not garbage. But let's put some things into the bag that we want to drop. So let's see. We already have a decent helm, so I can put the dwarvish helm in it. I don't even know I have that. I definitely want to keep my bow. The Yumi is a bow, and the Ya are arrows, and they're especially good. They do extra damage, and I can fire 2 of them. It's kind of a shame I'm so low on them. I hope there's a way I can find more later. Gray Swan Deer and my katana. There's no way I'm dropping those. Like I said, Tango is part of my kind of short-term armor strategy, so that's the really heavy armor I have. I probably could ditch a few other things, but honestly, I don't think I want to ditch armor if possible. I'm gonna ditch this potion, this potion, this potion, this potion. Maybe the potion of healing even too, because potions are heavy in this game. And the potion of healing is it's not extra healing or full healing, so it doesn't heal you that much. I don't need a million speed monster wands. I can keep just one wand of digging. I have 2 of them, you can see. Magic missile, that can come in handy, although I don't even know if I have many charges left. So why don't we start putting things... Oh, I still have the Nermal the cat attached to me. Attached to the leaf, so that's good. If you want to rush down, rush quickly through the dungeon, it's good to have your pet attached to the leash. One problem is if you're too fast, you have to pass turns to let them catch up. So I may have to make a decision to let go of my pet, actually, at some point if it really gets bad. All right, so for now, let's put more stuff in the bag, which is capital A. All types. Let's go with the Dwarvish Iron Helm. All these potions. I may regret putting the potion of healing in, but really it doesn't heal you that much. Like I said. Put 2 of the speed monsters in. I don't even know if I need any of them, honestly. Digging. So I'll keep on hand a magic missile asleep in the digging. Let's see how that does. When I drop the bag, am I going to be unencumbered? Drop it with a capital A. Now unencumbered. Now I could fine tune it. I could pick it up, try playing with taking out a couple of things, see if I'm encumbered. Maybe actually you can open it without picking it up, right? No. Thought you could. You mime using something. Maybe I'll take that potion of healing out just because I was a little bit uncertain. So how are you guys doing tonight, by the way? Ryan and Eric and Fluffy Bubble. Okay, so I can hold the potion of healing and be unencumbered. All right, so that's our plan. Now with Normal by my side, the F character who's right here, I will just charge downward. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to try to make it through the dungeon. Try to just explore new stuff, get this food situation settled. What the hell, a monkey or something? A monkey and a gas spore. Am I wielding... Yeah, I'm dual wielding right now, you can see. And actually, this is something that I noticed at the end of last stream, or sometime during last stream, is this star means I can upgrade my 2-weapon combat. But, and also a bow, look at that. The problem is you get you get assigned skill slots with each level. So in other words, I've trained up enough in these 2 things, bow and 2-weapon combat, but I don't have the skill slots to apply to them. So basically next level, I think I can upgrade 2-weapon combat. I don't know how many slots I get each level. I could look it up, but that doesn't really matter because it doesn't really impact my strategy. Basically, when I level up, I can get some cool upgrades. It'll be great to be better at 2-weapon combat and also bow. Guess I've been using my bow enough. And Eric Johnson says, so far so good as far as how he's doing. And Ryan says, doing good. Finally feeling like fall here in Santa Fe. Yeah, it feels like fall here as well in New York. I am 2-weaponing this monkey. I have killed it. I'm eating it. You're not eating it, you feline. I am eating it. It's rotten somehow. Oh no. Normal's attacking a gas spore is right next to me. Now what they do is they're like video game barrels that explode upon being hit. So unfortunately, Normal biting the gas spore is gonna make this happen. Normal is caught in the gas spore explosion. You're caught in the gas spore explosion. That has caused me to lose. Let me get this bar off to the left, out of the way. That has caused me to take some damage. It looks like 12. Nothing too horrible. But also I am confused, so I have to pass some turns waiting for confusion to pass. Actually, it just occurred to me that wonderful thing that I've acquired, a unicorn horn, should cure confusion. Let me try that. Apply capital B. You feel less confused now. The unicorn horns are so overpowered. And as I mentioned last stream, they did nerf the unicorn horns in the current version, which is 3.7, but I'm still on 3.6. They did a lot of good adjustments in my view for 3.7. So probably the big one is the amnesia effect isn't so terrible. It used to be like just really annoying. It would make you wipe out memory of the maps. It would make you lose identifications, and it kind of forced you to follow annoying strategies. Like, well, let me write down everything I identify, or let me take screenshots of all the maps. I guess you could not do that, but right, so let's keep going down. We're looking for the branch between Dungeon of Doom and Gnomish Mines at level 5. See, the thing is, I am outpacing my cat, which is a little bit annoying. I'm pressing the S key to pass a turn once in a while. S meaning search. All right, here we go. I don't remember which one of the Gnomish Mines. I feel like it's probably this guy here. So, one of these is the main dungeon, the Dungeon of Doom. The other's a Gnomish Mine, and I can't move for some reason. It just happens. It's like once a stream, it just happens, and I have to like fiddle with things. Sometimes unplug my number pad. I don't know what the deal is. It just doesn't respond to anything. Let me see if I can Google for what this might be caused by. Bear with me a moment. It's kind of hard when you keep finding things about locking doors. I'm like the game locked. It doesn't respond to key presses. It's not that the game locked up really. Okay, I don't know. I feel like there's a certain key I found will sometimes break out of this strange state you get into. I don't remember. I don't remember what it is, so it doesn't really help me. Okay, let's fiddle. Let's fiddle. I'm unplugging the number pad and plugging it back in. I don't know if that's gonna help. No. Whoa. Okay. No. Somehow I moved. You see where I like jumped to the left like that, and now I'm being prompted. I hit Control Q because I thought that might be a thing. Really save? No. Okay, somehow I moved over there. All right, at least I can move now. I don't know what that was about. Let's go normal. All right, so we're still in the main part of the dungeon. You are here at an armor shop. I'm not going to play with the armor shop. We're going to go down, down, down. And this will be a new level for us. Let me go down one more. And there's a red fungus of some sort. Red mold. You want to... Shall we eat them? No, they didn't leave a corpse. What about this one? A shrieker. It will eat you. Oh, my kobold. Get out of the way, kobold. I'm eating delicious mushrooms. Kobold corpses are always poisonous for some reason. And I am blinded by the light. Yeah, so in a previous game, I had lost my telepathy ability, but I think I regained it. And the reason I say that is because the way telepathy works is if you are blind, you can see every creature with a brain on the level, like these mimics hiding out in the armor store, and this leprechaun who's telling Ryan to burn things, probably. Ryan asks, do the monsters leave the shop owners alive, or do they have to fight for their life too? Yeah, they leave them alone usually. I think I've seen shopkeepers fight monsters. Seems to be a rare thing, though. Anyway, I am blind, so I could continue like this and see everything on the level, or I could apply the unicorn horn. It'll probably, I think it will restore, it will cure that status. It might be worth leaving myself blind for like one turn just to see what's on the level, monster-wise. Only one spider. That's it? All right. Yeah, I mean, they kind of spawn as you progress. But all right, let's apply the all-powerful unicorn horn. That's such a it's such an overpowered thing. But you know what? This game is so mean-spirited and evil. It's good to have something overpowered. I fell on a set of sharp iron spikes, which is in the world of Nethack, it is but a scratch. Look, it basically, damaged me by about 5%. And now Nermal fell into it. Come on, Nermal, get out of there. I'm waiting for Nermal. Wasting turns. She's still on the leash, or he's still on the leash. And yet I can walk around a little bit. All right, I'm going to unleash so I can explore while Nermal tries to get out of the pit. Oh, snap, it's a Werjackal. But look at this, the Silver Saber named Grace Wandir Seer is the Werjackal's flesh. That's because Silver does extra damage to, Werbeasts as well as demons and stuff. You might expect the Werbeast because, like Silver Bullet sort of a thing. Let's balance my window a little bit. Yeah, so I'm doing extra damage to it. It's probably going to kill it right now. Yeah, you kill it. You don't want to eat it, though, because it counts as eating a human. Werjackal. Okay, Nermal is back. I guess I'll leash him and then apply the leash again. He climbed out of the pit eventually. Cave spider. The cave spider was guarding these 2 pancakes. Apparently, I'll pick those up. Every little bit of food helps. Oh, look at that. A scroll labeled Exor Oda. Potion called Acid. Yeah, I should go on a nice potion of acid trip. That scroll, though, it might be worth playing with. I still haven't identified destroy armor, if I recall. Here's what I have identified down here. Light, identify teleportation, confusion, enchant weapon, enchant armor, stinking cloud. Remove curse, create monster, and that's it. Ryan says, I tried putting my cat on a leash. He did not understand the concept, just rolled around and tangled himself up. Yeah, that's what cats, that sounds like a cat, yeah. Eric says, I can't say I've ever seen a corpse and thought I should eat that. Wow, you're not, that's why you're not cut out for Nethack, Eric. You gotta get used to this. You gotta get used to eating random corpses. Right. So I was thinking about reading this random scroll, but no. I still have destroy armor unidentified. That means any random scroll I read could just wipe out one piece of armor. And I think there's a certain logic to it, like, I don't know, something covered up, like my main tank, my main body armor, the tanko would not go. I think it would be like most likely the leather cloak. But I don't want to experiment with that, so I'm just gonna hold on to it. If I had some garbage armor, like especially cursed armor, it's great to experiment in that case. Like, hey, my crappy cursed armor that's actually doing harm might go away if I read the scroll. Let's try it. I actually love doing that. When it works out, it's like, all right, I destroyed the garbage instead of good armor. I think I yanked on the leash and poor Nermal. Yeah, that's a problem. He's too slow, but he's still purring, so he's in good shape. If you do the chat command, you can see the status approximately of your pet. All right, let's keep exploring and then get ready to go down the stairs soon. Here's someone counting money. Hello. a dwarf that I cannot harm because it is lawful and therefore peaceful to me. But if my cat kills it, I can eat his corpse if I can beat the cat to it. It's kind of bizarre logic in that. I found a locked chest. Let's try picking it. We succeed. Inside there is a pink potion. Do I want to try a random potion? Now, again, I'm reminding myself of what I've identified, and these are all the potions I've identified. Object detection, levitation, oil, sleeping, confusion, gain level, invisibility, gain. Booze, acid, paralysis, healing, polymorph, hallucination, extra. All right, I don't really know offhand what it could be. I could, if I wanted to, maybe I'll take a quick look. I could see what is left to identify. There's probably quite a few, actually. I know there's still full healing, for one thing. Here's the whole table of. You can see there's a lot of them, a lot more than I have in that identification list. There's water, which doesn't actually say there because I guess you always know what water is. Fruit juice, see invisible, sickness, confusion, blah blah blah. Holy water, unholy water, just kind of water. Did I get restorability? That was something I wanted at some point, but then the unicorn horn covered that base basically. Sleeping, paralysis, I already know. Yeah, let's just read it. I mean, quaff it. Here we go. Random vial of liquid in the dungeon ground that I'm gonna drink. It's about on par with drinking random or eating random corpses. Maybe it's a little better than that. Here we go. The pink potion, bottoms up. You feel lackluster. I think that means it's a cursed potion of energy. Gain energy. Yeah. So here you go. This is on the page for potion of energy. Lackluster means you drink a curse, but that's not really a big deal because all that means is the energy that you see down here. It's called POW. It's used for spell casting. I don't really use it. I lost 12 of that, but I identified gain energy, so that's fun, I guess. and even just as the cursed version wasn't really harmful to me, the good version isn't really that helpful to me as a fighter type. Anyway, let's let Nermal kill this dwarf, and then I'll try to eat him. Go get him, Nermal. Gotta keep my stomach full. Okay, did not leave a corpse, sadly. All right, I could experiment with the random shoes, and if it happens to be cursed, I could try this potion that I think could be destroy armor. I don't want to do that. Let's just keep going. It was just a thought that I had in passing. The last week, this stream was like hitting Mark W and Rob Bob present record levels about. Like we had a peak of 11 viewers. I've probably had a little bit more before on one of my Vectrex streams. But I rarely do I reach double digits of viewers. Anyway, this pony's attacking me, and one solution is I could throw food at it. Especially if I have fruit or veg, it would well, only fruit. There's no veg in this game. But a fruit would tame it. However, I don't have fruit. I could try throwing a pancake just so he stops attacking me. On the other hand, I could probably just kill it. And I need probably every bit of food I can get. So let's just kill it. Sorry, pony. Hate to kill you. You can also do my micromanagement skill with auto pickup. You can toggle it for free. It doesn't take a turn. And if you step onto a space, you automatically pick up everything there without taking an action. That's the important thing. Normally, if you step on a square, you have to press comma to pick it up, pick up whatever object, and that uses a turn. So that's kind of a little micro optimization you can make if you really want to. Jeez, if you really want to not waste turns. So here's some food. Is a cram ration. Nice. That fills you up pretty well. Let's take a quick look at that in the wiki. Cram ration. It's a kind of comestible. It is vegan, lighter, but less filling than a food ration. Dwarves, I'm not a dwarf, gain an additional 100 nutrition from cram ration. All right, so it gives you 600 Food ration gives you 700, right? No, 800. All right, that's quite good. That's quite good. I feel a lot more comfortable with my situation just having that. It would be great to have, 3 or 4, but this is a good start. Now I'm actually considering, do I want to go back up and do my potion thing? What did they say cram stands for? I feel like I used to know that it's from like Middle Earth. Like, here we go. It actually says here. It's from Tolkien's writings, essentially, where it is biscuit-like with some vaguely hardtack-like qualities. Creme is made by the human inhabitants of Lake Town and Dale, and shared with the dwarves of the Lonely Mountain. While much less flavorful compared to elven lembas, creme is still very nutritious and is said to keep indefinitely, making it viable sustenance on long journeys. In The Hobbit, Bilbo Baggins and the dwarves keep themselves fed with cram during the latter part of the quest of Erebor. In The Fellowship of the Ring, Gimli eats a tiny portion of a lembas cake, expecting it to be a similar type of cram, but takes a liking to the food and eagerly finishes it. He probably doesn't want to admit that he likes the elven version of cram basically better. All right. Let us continue. Well, yeah, I'm going to continue going down. I was thinking, do I want to go back up and do my dance with the blessing? But I'm still not great. I got to stop yanking on the poor cat's neck. I'm going a little fast sometimes. Anyway, we have a hill orc here. Let's kill it. I killed it. Get random junk I'm not going to bother with. Right then, let's go downstairs. Come on, kitty. If I do this run action, it won't let me yank on the leash, I think. Maybe I should do that more. Something threw a dagger to me from this dark hallway, and it's an orcish dagger, so... And we just fought a hill orc who often appear in packs, so most likely it's a hill orc. Come here and show your face. Dude chicken? Alright, I guess I gotta go in after you. There he is. Dual wielding's working out. Killed a pair of snow boots. That could be something special, actually. Another one. Let's kill it. Another one. Kill it. Another one. Killed another one. There's another one in its place. It picks up a silver wand. I don't like this. Kill it before it zaps an unknown wand. Sometimes random idiots, like a random orc or whatever, can pick up a wand of death, zap you with it, game over. It's like, crap. So it's good to know what those are. It's good to not let them have the chance to zap anything if possible. Better yet, it's good to have reflection. Hill orc again. Let's get that wand before anyone else can. Random cat. I'm probably going to have to kill it because I can't really feed it. Oh, I have to kill a poor kitten. Here's the thing, though. They actively, aggressively attack you, so I can't just leave it alone. I could throw a food at it that it won't like, but I think it will eat anything I have here right now. Pancakes, cram ration, lizard corpse. Like, if you throw a fruit at a cat, they're carnivores, so they won't eat it. But they'll stop attacking you then. Fluffy Bubble says, I thought it was cram as in they cram the nutrients into a little bar. That's good. That kind of makes sense, yeah. Like a protein bar or something. Okay. I do feel bad about the kitten, but sorry. I'll just leave him be. Maybe he won't chase me. Pull on. He's following me. All right, I gotta kill. Sorry, kitten. You killed the kitten. Yes, I have. Oh, here's a dog. A large dog. Okay, that one might give me a. I'll be able to handle it, but they're a lot tougher than a puppy. That's for sure. Now I also have some pets I left down in the gnomish mine. I think I have a pony and a. Maybe it's just a pony at this point. My original dog Hachi died. Auto pickup optimization. It's such a minor optimization, but it's free. All right. You hear a door open. Somebody's opening doors, running around doing stuff. Oh, I pull on the leash, poor leash again. Here's a headstone. Oh, somebody stop me. You can dig in the graves and rob them, but if you're lawful, you have bad stuff. It kind of sucks being lawful in this game. If I were chaotic, I could do more evil things. Hello, Nympho. Statue of a water nymph. Yeah, I thought it looked weird that it was white, because usually you find blue ones for water nymph, or like they're kind of this color of the leash for a mountain nymph. We don't need another leash. Okay, there's some downstairs. Okay, so you can yank on the leash when you use the run command. For some reason, I thought you couldn't. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. I'm going to take off the leash. I don't. It's kind of annoying how slowly and carefully I have to go. I'll just catch up with Normal later. I'm Kobold Mummy out of nowhere. Okay. I'd really like to level up so I can level up my my 2-weapon combat. A sink, huh? What's good strategy for sink? Sinks are interesting. You can drink with them. You can drink from them, just like a fountain, and the effects are not the same as fountain though. And eventually it'll break. It'll say the pipes burst, and then it transforms into a fountain. You can do weird things like drop rings down the sink, and it'll give you a message that helps you identify them. Let's take a look at the sink article. Sink is a dungeon feature that appears in Nethack and is represented by a hash mark. All right, so you can kick the sinks. That's right. Anyway, sinks will cause anything in the air above them to sink to the floor because it's a pun. That's kind of stupid. No, I love it though. So if you throw weapons over it or you levitate over it, you plop to the ground or the weapon plops to the ground. Sitting on a sink will produce a message your rump gets wet with no other effect. It's like, why did they add that special case? I don't know, but I love how silly it is. Your rump gets wet. My rump. Kicking a sink or quaffing from it has its own set of effects. Most of them are negative, though there are a few notably beneficial ones. Dropping rings into a sink will cause them to be lost down the drain with a message that enables you to identify the ring. Digging down onto a sink will turn it into a fountain, a non-magical fountain, which can then be dug down onto to produce pools for blanking and diluting if so desired. Oh, yeah. So remember I was using a fountain for diluting my potions. You can do that by digging into the sink, which becomes a non-magical fountain. Then you dig again, you make pools, which I think might be permanent, even if you dilute potions in them and blank scrolls in them repeatedly. And if you hear a gurgling noise or a slow drip, that means a sink on the current level. Here are some of the kicking outcomes. You can exercise your dexterity in waking sleeping monsters. That's from the clunk, the pipes vibrate noisily. You can summon a black pudding. A dishwasher returns. That makes Fukubus appear. Fukubus means it replaced the part foo with the gender appropriate thing. So if you're a male, you find a succubus. If you're a female, you find an incubus. Yeah, they can have a positive effect actually. It depends on how good you are. They seduce you and stuff. That's the adult content of the game. You can actually boost up from them, right? Yeah. But you need high charisma. I don't think I have high charisma. That's the dishwasher returns. You can actually find rings by doing kicking. That's what I used to do when I was playing as a naive child. I was just like, hey, you can get rings sometimes by kicking the thing. That might be good to do. But you also sometimes get hurt. Ouch, that hurts. You lose up to 5 hit points of use, dexterity, and strength. You can drink from it. That's like the straightforward thing to do. At least that's how I always viewed it, though. Yeah, about half the time it's nothing. Scalding water hurts you a little bit. Sometimes you get a rat. Random uncursed potion effect. Random ring is created. Nothing 1/20th of the time. Oh, and the sink becomes a fountain. Water elemental can be summoned. The water moves as though of its own will. Then you have to fight it. Hard water gives you one experience point. Sewer water makes you vomit. Toxic waste makes you polymorph. That can be dangerous. You can break your armor and stuff. You always want to prepare for that. If anything can make you polymorph, typically you want to take off your armor. There's some odd exceptions to that. All rings can be identified by dropping them into sinks. I wonder if I should do that. I think I have like a couple duplicates, but unfortunately I might have dropped them actually. And you know what I should have done? I'll have to remember this. I didn't take note that my stash was on level 2, I believe. So now I'm trying to find out. Yeah, I have a little Google Doc. I haven't written much in it, or Nethack notes. And this is all I have written so far for this game. Yeah, it's kind of just where I left off last time about how I was trying to bless holy water, but I was like, oh crap, I need it to handle my food situation, and I wrote this. I should not be burdened. That would be dumb. But let me write down stash of stuff on level 2. I guess of stuff is kind of redundant. Okay, I can't manage Google Docs apparently. Let's see. All right. So what do I want to do? Well, let's see if I have any redundant rings and I can drop one to identify it. Oh, I don't have anything except the ring of protection right now. Okay, I dropped those somewhere. Were they in the bag? I guess probably. All right, we could do a quaffing, but I have to take off all my armor in case polymorph happens. I don't know. What is the good strategy? For some reason, it's eluding me. I know from fountains, it's great to be like, great to use that as a water source for diluting potions and blanking scrolls. But let's see what they say here. Quaffing from sinks is generally a dangerous gamble without much reward. At best, you get a ring, which you could already get by kicking it, which is much safer. True. At worst, you get a potion of sickness or polymorph into something that will break your armor. Yeah. The chance of something bad is significantly higher than the chance of something good. On the other hand, kicking sinks is fairly safe, provided you're past about experience level 5. Fukubai pose no significant threat and may be beneficial, and black puddings are slow enough that they won't kill you if you move carefully. It's unwise to kick sinks at low experience levels, 1 to 3, since Fukubai can cause insta-death through level drain. Remember that if you plan on eating jewelry, only metal and wood rings are edible. Since you can't get the intrinsics from non-edible rings, you only need to... I forgot you could eat rings. Is that only when you're polymorphed into something? That can, like a gelatinous cube or something? I don't remember. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, since you can't get the intrinsics from non-edible rings, you only need one to wear if you want that extrinsic. Dropping one more down the sink isn't costing you much. Ring identification is always safe, if costly, and you only need a single sink to do it. Therefore, if you decide to quaff or kick sinks, it's in your best interest to leave at least one undamaged sink for your rings. Okay. Maybe I'll kick one a couple of times for the fun of it. What are these outcomes for kicking? So most of them are negative, though. Kicking. Do I really want to do this? Maybe just for fun, I'll do it a couple times. Once per... so you could do this if you want to try to get a ring. The first time it happens, that's the last time it's going to happen. So at least you know when to stop at that point if you are going for that. All right, let's kick the sink a little bit. Kick. Clunk. The pipes vibrate noisily. I'm going to keep the reference up here to remind myself what this does. That exercises my dexterity for some reason and wakes sleeping monsters. And again, and speaking of monsters, what do we have here? A freezing sphere. Okay. I don't want to use my good I guess I'll just hand to hand. Well, I think the cold damage could freeze my potion, so I don't know about going hand to hand with it. I could try out the silver wand. Let's try it. This is not usually the best way to identify wands, but let's try it because I feel like it. Zap P. Oh, I just summoned a creature with that one. Look at that. An ape appeared. So it's a create monster wand. Yeah, you can see there's no doubt about it. The game just tells you what it is when you use it because you see a monster appear. And the cat is eating the whole ape. Damn it, Normal. Oh, I wanted to try these snow boots. I forgot. Oh, well, I have... I don't know. I guess I should shoot it with a bow. I just hate that I'm getting so low on ammo. And I don't want to make it explode near the... Okay. It exploded, and I think because it attacked my cat. But I ducked some of the blast. It took a little bit of damage, 6 damage. All right, so no ammo wasted. Not a big deal, I guess. Back to my melee stuff. He's still eating that ape. Let's kick the sink again. Same thing. Oh, no, the dishwasher returns. Okay. All right, so I have low charisma, which means this probably won't be great. But let's review how a Fucubus works. A succubus in my case. There are major demons that are identical, save for gender. Yeah. They're a humanoid, immediate. What is that? They don't eat any food. Got it. They have infravision, are capable of flight, and follow you to other levels if they're close enough. They possess the standard demon resistance to fire, poison, death magic, and life draining, and have 3 attacks. They lead with a special seduction attack, which is equal parts dangerous and empowering for the player character, and follow with 2 claw attacks. They seduce you while clawing you. Attempting to apply a saddle to either type of Fucubus will abuse wisdom. Okay, I'm thinking, who would think I'm gonna put a saddle on her so I can ride her? Oh, okay, now I kind of get the connection. And we'll print YAFM. What is it? Yet another funny message. Okay. Shame on you. It said if you try to saddle the Fucubus. Okay, got it. One of the hallucinatory monsters. We don't care about that. Voluptuous ampersand. Okay. Yeah, so this is one of the ways of summoning a Fucubus. Compile time options. We don't need to get into that. They're heterosexual. Yeah, the game doesn't handle anything else other than that, so we just have to deal. The seduction will trigger if you chat to a Fucubus of the opposite gender, or if a hostile Fucubus of that gender uses their seduction attack while you are not unconscious. A hostile Fucubus of the same sex as you will not use their seduction attack on you. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. So-and-so. Blah, blah, blah. First, they will try to take off all your worn armor, regardless of if it's cursed. They will ask your permission for each item with a probability of charisma over 20. So 50% for me because my charisma is 12. If you are not deaf. The amount of... I'm always amazed. So like the developers are thinking of things like, oh, wait a minute. If they ask permission, but you're deaf, you wouldn't be able to answer that, right? Anyway. So that half the time they're going to ask permission for each piece of armor I'm wearing. Otherwise, they just take it off. The Fucubus can only remove your suit if you have not kept your cloak on, and can only remove your shirt if you've not kept your cloak or suit on. If removed armor causes you to change location, e.g. falling through a hole or trapdoor or landing on a teleport trap, the seduction is aborted. Oh man, I just want to get kind of right down to what I should do. It's kind of amazing how much detail there is. An incubus may put a ring on one of your fingers. Okay. Succubus may ask you for it. So you're going to want me to put a ring on it. Both problems occur with a charisma over 20, chance again 50%. Where charisma is your charisma before donning or doffing the ring. If you are deaf, blah. If a female character is already wearing 2 rings and neither of them are adornment while you... Oh my god. Okay. So basically, if you have a ring slot... No, if you're a female and you already have the 2 rings on your maximum, and neither of them is adornment, which makes you more charismatic, the incubus will replace it, or may replace it. If removing a ring to make space for the ring of adornment causes you to change location, the seduction is aborted. Oh my god, try to take off your glove before putting on a ring. Okay. If after this you're still wearing body armor or cloak, it'll leave you alone and try to teleport away. Otherwise, they initiate the encounter. As indicated by the accompanying message, it does not increment the turn counter. Okay, we're very fast. At the end of the encounter, you will experience either a positive or negative effect with the likelihood based on the sum of your intelligence and charisma stats. Neither is great for me. I have 10 and 10. And the probability of a positive effect is N plus charisma plus 1 over 35. All right, so I have a 20 over 35 chance of positive, which is actually not terrible. It's greater than 50%. And the sum of intelligence and charisma is capped at 32. Chaotic characters gain a point of alignment for taking part in a Fukibus encounter. After the encounter, whether positive or negative, they try to take some gold from you as payment and teleport away. Usually consists of 500 Zorkmid's flat fee plus a random percentage of all the gold in your wallet. That's a ton. The attempt will fail with a probability of charisma over 20. So they might. So again, for me, 50% chance they will not charge me money. Okay. If you get a positive effect for up to 100 turns after, the Spooky will complain of having a headache instead of seducing you. If you get a net negative, they'll try again. They'll be ready to try again. In either case, there's a 1 in 25 chance the Fukibus will complain of a severe headache, meaning that it is worn out and canceled, renders it incapable of further seduction. Okay, and here's the positive effects. Now, some of these are quite good, so it might be worth trying, although my odds aren't fantastic. Because look at it, I'm getting permanent. You could get permanent stat increases essentially, or get a level. Whew. That'd be awesome. But negative, we got to look at the negative effects. All your power is lost. I don't care if that one happens. Yeah, these ones would suck. All right, so you basically get the flip side of all the other ones. Constitution lowered by 1, wisdom lowered by 1. You lose 1 level. That would suck. Strength is abused and you take damage, as opposed to this one, which was heal all hit points and exercise strength. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty risky. Now, I could just try to kill them. They do very little melee damage. They're relatively easy to kill for even some low-level characters. If you have high intelligence and high charisma, it's a very efficient way to gain experience levels, hit points, and power. But yeah, I'm not very high. Try to make sure the immediate area is clear. Yeah. Which I don't know if it is. I know this is kind of a fresh level to me, and kicking the sink a few times woke up sleeping monsters, so it could be risky. In other words, they could enter the room when I'm unarmored because the succubus took it all off. All right, I think that's enough reading. Jeez, there's so much to read though. Let's get back into it. All right, we're gonna have an adult encounter here probably. Let's see. The question is, do I want to try to flee, kill it, or just let it happen? Because again, there could be wandering monsters who are now awake. Well, let's let it happen for starters. At least I have the cat guarding me, right? You feel very attracted to succubus. I just passed my turn. Succubus murmurs in your ear while helping you undress. Shall I remove your cloak, lover? Sure. Take off your mail. Let's get a little closer. Shall I remove your boots? Sure. Gloves? Sure. Take off your helm. Let me run my fingers through your hair. Time stands still. While you and the succubus lie in each other's arms, you seem to have enjoyed it more than the succubus. I think that's the negative effect. You'll always remember the succubus. Takes 278 Zorkmids for services rendered. Oh, that sucked. Oh, you seem to have enjoyed it more than the succubus is a positive effect. But I don't know what it was. It didn't give me a message that. So that's good, but and it's probably worth the cost money-wise. So it was one of these things, and oh, did it say you'll always remember? Yeah, it said you'll always remember the succubus. That means it gave me a wisdom. I think that's what it just said, right? So I gained a wisdom. I have 11 wisdom. Yeah. All right. So I got a free wisdom. I mean, not free. It costs 276 gold, aka Zork mids. But yeah, it's probably worth it. Well, maybe. I'm thinking, well, what am I gonna use wisdom for? I don't know. Might be something it's useful for. Okay, so I got some wisdom. Let's put on all my armor again, though. Can't forget that Tenko. First things first. I'm getting hungry. Oh, excuse me. I'm going hungry. Hey, we want to try these snow boots. Should I just put them on willy nilly? I have to remember what are the bad boots I might encounter. There could be boots of fumbling. Basically, I believe they would be fumbling, levitation, speed, or water walking. I have to remember snow boots are one of the magical ones, though. Looking at the wiki again. Yeah, these are right. It's one. It could be. This could be one of them. Fumbling would suck. Kicking boots. Maybe I'll hold off on putting those on. I can at least check if they're cursed first by dropping them on an altar. Okay, so I'm back to my -4 armor class. I'm holding the snow boost. I am hungry. That's what's not great. I do have the pancakes, delicious. I don't have any maple syrup for the pancakes. That's how it goes in Nethack. It's delicious compared to eating a random orc corpse. And I do have cram ration. Dark Hostess says, see if your cat will walk on them. That's a good point. That's the way to check if it's cursed. Welcome, by the way, Dark Hostess. Drop them. Let me put a leash on him. Oh, we got a dog coming. Oh, fox. What did the fox say? Reluctant. Good call, Dark Hostess. Normal steps reluctantly over a pair of snow boots, so they are therefore cursed. Not the type. Let's name the particular object as cursed. Levitation or fumbling. Yeah, Darkosis knows this game. Yeah, that's right. Levitation do sometimes. Levitation boots do sometimes come up cursed. And the idea is it's such a pain to deal with because you can't reach objects on the floor. You can't go downstairs while you have those stuck on your feet. So you have to deal with that. So yeah, it's good that we didn't put those on. What's flying at me? An arrow. Let's step out of the way. All right, a gnome lord. I'm gonna eat him before my dog can. Yummy, yummy. Oh, Chugunyoki. Nice. So those are food rations. I got some arrows. This Tengu should be peaceful. Yep. Unfortunately, I'm pulling on the leash again. Let's unleash him. Potion of hallucination. Okay, so now I feel like I've got a good amount of decent amount of food at this point. So I could go on my excursion to bless some potions. I have a few kind of garbagey ones that I can also dilute. Healing, acid, and hallucination. I can make those into potions of water. Now I have to remind myself, where is a fountain? Level 1 is a fountain. I can also turn this sink into a fountain. But if I have to go back up to did level 2 have a fountain? It looks like it says an F here. Yeah, fountain. I had it like kind of off screen. Sorry about that. So yeah, level 2 that had the altar also had a fountain. I think I should resume that plan now, yeah. In other words, I'm going to go back up to level 2, dilute a bunch of potions. If I use up the fountain in the process, there's a fountain on level 1 I can just go to. And I'll have a nice stack of them. I can bless them and start like dipping my scrolls of enchant armor and things like that and get a lot of value out of them. I think we have a means to do that now. That's pretty cool. There should be some kind of a secret door right here. Here it is. Oh yeah, Darkosa says you can dip unicorn horn into hallucination to turn that into water. That's right. I read that in the wiki last time. Yeah, Darkosa knows what's up. That's for sure. Thanks. I appreciate the tips. So yeah, I'm gonna dip. I might as well do it now, right? Is there any reason to hold on to hallucination? I don't think so. No, I'm gonna dip it, right? And the idea is it's like canceling the negative effect. At least that's how I was interpreted it. Look at that. The Fuse potion clears. That's pretty cool. All right, let's head back up. Let me think. Is there any reason to do more stuff with the sink or try to get seduced some more by the succubus? I mean, I have to find where she is, but she should be on this level somewhere. I mean, I guess I'm not good enough in intelligence and charisma to kind of farm her like that because it's going to be I'm going to get a mix of positive and negative if I do that. So maybe if my intelligence and charisma go up later, perhaps. But we should probably annotate that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh. And again, it could. They said she could follow you up or down levels, but you have to be next to her for that to happen. That's a good point. Darkosa said each sink can give you one ring by kicking. We did talk about that, but I didn't kick enough. As soon as the succubus came, I kind of stopped. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get a ring. That's a good idea. Let's get a ring, and then we'll move on. I'm getting hungry again, but I mean, the kicking won't use a lot of action. He's a lot more just kind of moving along here. All right, let's kick. Clunk, 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 clunk again. Get out of the way, kitty. Clunk again. Clunk, clunk again. Ouch, that hurts. All right, fine. Oh, we got a black pudding. So what are the strategies with black pudding? I don't think there's too much to worry about. It's the brown ones that corrode, right? The black ones mess up iron. I think they do. Oh yeah. No, it divides when it hits by iron, but yeah, it does degrade the iron weapon too. Yeah, that's actually not good. Okay. Only one black pudding per sink at least. So we'll deal with this one. I could shoot it. Characters fighting black puddings in general should protect their armor and weapons. Yeah, I don't have rust-proof stuff, unfortunately. All right, I guess I'll shoot it. Weapons you can also use. Oh, you have the silver saber, but it could still touch my like iron shoes and stuff. I think, unless I just take them off. I have a cloak on top of my plate armor, so I have that base covered. Yeah. Yeah, so I could just beat it with the silver saber and take off the iron stuff. Leave on the cloak and the plate armor. Eric says 9 watching. It says 10 watching to me now. Somehow Nethack brings all the boys to the yard. Brings all the nerds to the yard. Nethack nerds. I'm a Nethack nerd, so I'm not disparaging anybody. Yeah, let's take off the iron shoes. Nethack milkshakes, yeah. Take off the orcish helm. My cat might just finish it while I'm doing my undressing here. The Yugake, I believe, are just leather gloves, right? Let's just confirm that. The Yu-Gi-Oh! The Yugake, they are leather. All right. So we got leather covering iron, and so we're good. And we just have to not attack with the katana, so we should turn off 2 weapon. And now, yeah, we're just wielding Gray Swan Deer, which is silver, and no iron is exposed. So let's hack it up. You swap places with normal. I meant to go down left, but my finger slipped. Black pudding bites. Your leather cloak is not affected. Nice. And I killed it. Okay. And do I want to eat these? Excuse me. Black pudding. They're considered to be neither a vegetarian nor a vegan, and have a chance of granting cold resistance, shock resistance, or poison resistance when eaten. Their non-vegetarian status is a pun on the blood sausage dish, sometimes known as black pudding. Yeah, my My grandma grew up on a farm, and she mentioned making that one. She told me about that as a kid, and I thought it was the most disgusting thing imaginable. Like, you're eating blood sausage. What the hell? I think I would try it today, although it might be a little weird. Anyway, right. I guess I might as well eat it. They're acidic to eat. They'll therefore cure stoning when bitten into. Now I think I have poison resistance, but not the other two, cold resistance or shock resistance. So I think it's worth a shot. What are the percentages of that? Like 10% each or something? Doesn't tell me when I search for percent. That's okay. Yeah, let's do it. Darkosa says the silver saber won't corrode. Right. If you took off your armor. Yeah, then eat the black pudding for resistance. I don't think it's poisonous. Yeah, you got it. We just read that over now. So yeah, it's not poisonous, but it is acidic. So it'll give me a little bit of stomach pain, but that's okay. Small glob of black pudding tastes okay. And I got nothing special, but that's all right. I guess it probably filled me a tiny bit too, right? A little bit of nutrition, 20. Yeah, it's a very tiny bit. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Let's continue kicking. Do I have my armor on? No, let's put my armor back on. What I should do is name the type of snow boots. I want to call it probably levitation or fumbling. And maybe I'll just drop it. Well, levitation could be probably better off with a ring of levitation, right? I'll hang on to it. I don't know. I'm being pack ready again. Ouch, that hurt. Don't. Okay, unencumber. Your leg feels better. Flop. Muddy waste popped up from the drain. You see a ring in its midst. All right, an ivory ring. I could just drop it right back down to identify it, but nah, I think it's only good to do when you have multiple. So I'll hold on to that ring. All right, let's go back upstairs. Should I eat something now? Suddenly I'm like, oh, that food might be an issue soon again. I think we can do that one excursion. Let's eat a gunyoki. It's the spot. Good. Are we leashed? I don't remember. I think we are. Yep. Oh, look at this. A lynx. Okay, it's not a winter wolf cub or anything like that that can shoot. That would be a D, not an F. I didn't dual wheel to shoot. Let's do that. Let's step up to let my cat get in the fray. Oh man, they do a lot of damage. They do a lot of attacks, these lynxes. Okay, we're okay though. We're 22 hit points down. I think we'll be alright. Yeah, we got him. And Nermal ate him before I could. Damn you, Nermal. Alright, finish eating. You're wasting my time. Okay. Hold on the leash again by accident. It needs to be like a safe run with the leash kind of a thing. Like you could run, but you'll automatically wait whenever you're about to yank on the leash. And we've got a pit right here. Now, here's a little nuance of Nethack that if you're not too familiar with the game, you might not have noticed. Is that when there's a doorway, you can only go directly through it. You can't go diagonally. So I cannot circumvent the trap by going this way diagonally. But what I could do is close the door and kick it into oblivion. And then I have, well, it's no longer a doorway. I can just pass through diagonally. So that's a little trick you can do. I don't want to walk into the trap again. So I will do that, kick it, and now I walk through this way. Normal whimpers because he's near a trap. And I guess we have to deal with this large dog. Yeah, I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to kill you, doggy. Sorry. You bite too hard for me to let you live. Right, so we're headed back up. Gonna do our blessing rigmarole. What was this trap? Teleportation. Yeah, don't go in there, normal. Good kitty. Up we go. Up again. Oops, made a little misstep there. Oh, look at that, a lizard. No, Normal, you don't get to eat the lizard. That's for cockatrice situations. I could steal some rings here, but I will consider that on the way back down, perhaps. All right, let's get going. What is this thing? Fog cloud. All right, let's make dilutions happen. Yeah, so anytime you dilute in a fountain, it counts as like consuming one use of the fountain. So essentially there's a chance of it drying up. So it's kind of a great call that Dark Host has pointed out, that it can just dip the unicorn horn into the potion of hallucination to dilute that one automatically. And usually it takes 2 steps also. First is a diluted potion of acid, once I dip this one. And then after that, the second step, it becomes water. So let's do that. Dip J. The bubbly potion explodes. Does acid explode normally? I'm not aware of that. Huh. Okay, I learned something new, I guess. Let me look into that. Was that a random thing that was independent of the type? Oh, I'll be damned. Look at that. How did I never learn this, or never seen this, or otherwise I forgot it? Acid boils on contact with water of any kind. Dipping any potions of acid into a pool or fountain, or else walking into deeper water with a potion of acid in the open inventory, will cause them to explode and deal D10 damage for each potion. Okay, well, today I learned something new. That should not have been part of my plan. Needless to say. Okay. Right, so potion of healing, it might sound sucky to lose one of those, but it doesn't heal you that much. It's worth sacrificing for the blessing cause. An urge to take a bath overwhelms you. The fountain dries up. Okay. So now let's get our potions from that stash and go up to the level above us, level 1, which also has a fountain. Let's see how do I want to play this. I can pick up the whole bag, which is not great, but while I'm looking, I'm trying to see if I have any redundant rings I could drop into the sink. I thought I did, but I guess not. Looks like I just have the one. I might have dropped some rings elsewhere. But yeah, let's see. Potions. Oh, I already... Okay. 3 uncursed clear, cursed clear, and an unknown cleared. Maybe you could tell me, Dark Host, do you know if this clear potion being in a separate slot, does that necessarily mean it must be blessed? Because we got uncursed, cursed, and clear. In any case, I'll just keep doing my thing. Oh, potion of sleeping. That is one I could turn into water. And I bet it's my friend Scott. He always manages to do that. Now, for some reason, I always forget to turn off my Google chat. He always starts sending me messages during streams. It's like his thing. Anyway, forget about Scott. I'll take out the potion of sleeping. And I'll dilute that as well. Guess I'll take all of them because I'm gonna use them soon anyway. Gain ability. I don't know. I want to use them. I want to bless the gain ability potions, but I'm kind of afraid to carry them around because I'm just randomly paranoid. I don't. I guess it doesn't make sense. I'll just take them. Yeah, I'm already burdened, which sucks, but it won't be for a huge amount of time, hopefully. All right, where's the fountain? It looks like at the top middle up there. As per tradition, exactly, Eric. I'm killing my poor cat with the leash. Where'd you go? Get over here, Normal. Hello, Mr. or Mrs. or Miss or Ms. Venice. Sorry, I was a little awkward there with the trying to save. I don't know if you're. I don't know your gender. Doesn't matter though. God, I miss roguelikes. They're like rogues, says Venice. You can play them still. I mean, nothing's stopping you. Here I am playing them. What's fun about Nethack is there's various servers you can play on, like nethack.alt.org and hard fought, and there's all kinds of tournaments and all fun things like that. 13 viewers tonight. That might be my record. Wow. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna dip the diluted potion of healing, lowercase b. They lose further. Now we have another potion of water. Dilute the potion of sleeping. That's capital F. Fountain dries up. Oh man, these poor fountains. Okay. So I could play this a couple of ways. I could run all the way down to the sink, turn it into a fountain and try dipping there. Or there's a level 8 fountain in the Gnomish Mines. I could just cut my losses and say I'll just bless one less potion. I kind of hate that, honestly. I guess I'm going to run down to... Let me think. What's better? This? Is there any real use for this? I guess I could farm Fucubuses later. I don't know. I guess I'll head down to level 8 in the Gnomish Mines. But I'm going to stash stuff again on level 2. Oh, this is kind of a lot of running around, isn't it? Well, I'm going to do it anyway. Let's just go. I'll stash my stuff so I'm not running around burdened for too much longer. Stash the stuff on level 2 again by the bag. And I don't have to run over to the bag, but it's if you like put things in too many different places, you'll forget. At least I will. But yeah, my buddy Scott, he just, maybe we're not talking for hours and hours, and then as soon as I stream, he's like, "Hey, Mahawk, let me show you this meme, bro." No, I don't want to see your memes, bro. Wait a minute. Am I carrying the whole bag? I guess I am, huh? Okay, I didn't mean to be doing that, but all right. Be interesting to see if I'm burdened with just the potions and not the bag. I still am burdened. Okay. Right, let's put this crap into the bag so I can run around without being burdened. A whole bunch of clear potions. BLT. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. I'm far too easily amused for those who are newcomers. You have to get used to that. Yeah, I don't want the potion of gain ability on me because I don't want this to go away. Yeah, let's just put those in and rush down. We're going down to the Gnomish Mines level 8. Oh, gotta drop the bag. Too bad I didn't take a delicious BLT with me though. Now you can't eat items just because their initials are BLT. Floating eye. Do we want to deal with that? I'm already telepathic. I guess it's good. Excuse me. It's good to clear them out so they're not randomly in the way in an unfortunate situation later. And it's good to get some nutrition. That's basically free. I guess I got to shoot him with my bow. I can probably survive it anyway, but I don't want to risk that. So I'll use the crappy arrows. Q. Misses. Hits. Hits. Did you say miss or... I'm hitting it a lot. I killed it. Eat, stupid normal. You ate my floating eye corpse. Give me the arrow at least. Drop the arrow. Right, come down with me. Then we'll drop the arrow later. Oh, what do we got here? Another watch captain? A woodland elf. Let us put on the melee weapons. Dual wield. Bring it, fool. Oh. Somebody's shooting from behind it, so I think it's another elf. It's killed. Normal's gonna eat it. Yep. You elf eater. Another one. Oh, I got auto pickup on. No. But you know what? I was kind of excited by it. An Elven Mithril coat is nice. The Tanko protects me for more, but I'd rather have the Elven Mithril coat. Now let's compare the two. Side by side. It would be good to at least verify it's not cursed. So the plate mail gives me armor class 7, magic cancellation of 2, and weighs 450 and is iron. The Elven Mithril coat would not be my end game thing. My end game armor. I'd probably wait for something like silver or gray dragon scale mail. But I think short term, I don't like having to deal with carrying capacity issues, and the plate just weighs so much. Right, so the Elven Mithril gives me 2 worse armor class, and it probably is not +1, so it would be 3 worse. The same MC, which is magic cancellation, and the weight is 150 as opposed to the 450 of the plate mail. So that's what's most appealing to me, honestly. That's how I am. I really don't like to have to deal with burdened issues and all that encumbrance. So I don't want the Elven Shield because I dual wield, so that one's definitely going. But yeah, I'm going to carry the Mithril coat, and I guess at least check if it's cursed. It might be nice to have these Elven arrows for my bow. Let's check them out. Yes, so there's a few different kinds of arrows. Yeah, this is good. +1 multi-shot and +1 damage with fire. Oh, and fired by an elf. From an elven bow. Okay. So they're not special for me, I guess. But it looks like they're, if I understand what I'm reading right, their base damage versus small stuff is 1d7, which is still greater than a regular arrow. I think. Regular arrow does 1d6, I think. Yeah, if you look here. So it may be better anyway than ordinary arrows. Marginally stronger than standard arrows. Yeah. Most preferable type to use with a bow for characters not aiming to maximize multi-shot bonuses. Alright. So I will drop... I mean, I could get Sting just for the heck of it. Sometimes I feel like I should, but it isn't really that useful. It's kind of fun to know that you have the Sting, and you can wield it to detect orcs and stuff like that. Now I'm tempted to just... like, maybe I should do that. I should name it Sting. It's just another piece of equipment I'm going to... Just a pack rat. I'll just dump it. Elven Shield will dump. We're still burning because, the Mithril coat does weigh 150. But yeah, I could run up just one level. I mean, I'm right there at the stairs too. No, I'll circle back since I'm going to do that in a bit. Ugh. All right, here's what we're doing. We're dropping the Mithril thing right here. So then when we come back up to go to the altar and bless all those potions of water, we can pick up the Elven Mithril coat along the way, determine its blessed uncursed status. I guess I could do the trick of seeing if the cat will walk on it again. Let me try that. Here, Mithril. All right, he stepped on it, no problem. It's not cursed then. I'm thankful to Darkosis for reminding me of that trick earlier. So again, it's gonna be a hit to my armor class, but I think I'd rather just have it. So farewell, Tango. I think I'm making a switch now. Oops, I messed that up. Right, where G? Okay. Oh, why isn't it? Oh, take off the Tango before I can wear it. Like, why doesn't it give me the option? Okay, so that is +0. Yeah, it's not fantastic. But I've already explained my reasons, so farewell, Tango. I liked you. You're just too damn heavy. I mean, I'll work on my armor situation later. I gotta get a better cloak for sure. Yeah. There are better gloves for sure, like gauntlets of power and things like that. It's really my armor isn't. It's pretty meh, but that's okay. I'm gonna just deal with it for now. This is short term, right? All right. What are we doing? Hey, while I'm up there, when I go to the altar later, one fun trick is you keep using the wand to create monster if you have one, or alternatively like a bag of tricks, and you can just create monsters, kill them, sacrifice their corpse. It's fun until you run out of charges. And we got 14 viewers now, as Eric mentioned. Cool. Welcome, everyone. And if you want to say hi in the chat, I'll say hi back to you. Or if you want to call out any tactics I should be doing or commend me for being super awesome, which I'm probably not, feel free to do so. Yeah, what's the plan? We're going down to level 8 in the Gnomish Mines, simply to dilute a potion further. Yes, I'm a little bit crazy. Auto pickup is off. Got my cloak on. Let's go down. Follow me. Faded Paul, though, is that one of the possible magic cloaks? Or is that always just like a generic elven cloak or something? Faded, what's it called? Faded Paul. I made a typo. And for those who are new, I like to make frequent references to the Nethack wiki. Because I can't remember anything in this game. Also, I'm kind of playing this in a way that I'm trying to explain like every kind of tiny decision I'm making, because many of my regular viewers are not super experienced in NetHack. All right, so this Elven Cloak, yeah, it gives you stealth, so that's probably better than what I have. While worn, the Elven Cloak provides 1 AC, MC1, and stealth. Let's check out my leather cloak. I'm pretty sure that's just 1 AC and nothing else. I'll give you the MC1 too, but not stealth. Yeah, so this should be better, unless this is cursed. It seems like it would unlikely be cursed. Right, so let's do the test again, though. Will my cat step on it? I think he stepped on that square before already. Yeah, there he is. He did not do it reluctantly. Yeah, let's try it. Faded Paul. That's the incremental upgrade over the leather cloak. So take off lowercase u and put on capital O. All right, now we move very quietly. That's pretty awesome. Tanko. Should I do an annotate? I'll write that my Tanko is there just in case they want it later. After, remember to remove the old Tanko level 9 in the Gnomish Mines. I'm here, the jeweler. Yeah. Annotate. Blast +1 Tanko we'll go with. Okay, cool. Let's keep going downstairs. Come on, kitty. Okay. All right. We're going down into the Gnomish Mines simply to use their fountain. Excuse me, could I use your fountain? Maybe eat some delicious gnomes along the way, should any pop up. But these levels have been pretty much cleared out, so I'd have to rely on an auto generation, which could be anything really. We do want to keep moving quickly. We still don't have a ton of food, although our dangerous situation from earlier has mostly been alleviated. But yeah, we're not exactly, swimming in food. The pancakes are essentially nil. Lizard corpse is essentially nil. That just leaves these two guys, which are pretty good. And once again, I'm kind of locked out, or no key presses work. Yeah, it seems like something I do locks up the keys. That something I hit by accident. I think it might be Control Q, because Control Q seems to get me out of it. So I wonder if it's like a toggle. Anyway, got to go all the way over here to reach the stairs. Is Mr. Arturo in the house? I'm mostly doing Tuesdays, and I'm doing these old games on either Tuesday or Wednesday, but I try to do Tuesday because I know Mr. Arturo can't join on Wednesdays. Anti-magic shield. Should I care much about that? No, it just lowers your POW, right? Yeah, not a big deal. Normal whimpers. God, I gotta be careful about my poor kitty. See, I really wish I could make the cat as fast as I am. Does anyone know? Maybe Darkosis, if he's still in the house. If I zap the cat with Speed Monster, would he be able to keep up with me better? And let's let the cat kill these dwarves so I can try to eat their corpses quickly before the cat does. Oh, the cat ate it first. Damn you, kitty. All right, fine. Eat that corpse. Now, the logic there, for those who missed it, is I am a lawful, and therefore I should not be battling dwarves, morally speaking. But my cat will happily attack them, and there's nothing immoral about my eating a corpse that happens to be there. Here we go. I'm going to eat it. All right, it tastes okay. If I'm not full, though, that shows how hungry I was, perhaps, because a dwarf is a very filling meal. Actually, it's funny. The corpses in this game don't fill you as much as you would think. Now that I'm randomly curious, I'm going to look it up. Dwarf. What's the nutrition of it? Oh, 900? No, 300, sorry. That's, yeah, that's like roughly a third of a food ration. So that was actually pretty good. A nice meal of dwarf. All right, so we're on level 7. One more to get to our fountain. And when I used to play this game as a naive player, maybe I'm still somewhat naive, but, you know, as a young person just randomly doing stuff, I would always just drink all the fountains until they dried up. Here's that splint mail I left behind. Anyway, yeah, I didn't realize the value of, like, saving fountains for diluting potions when I was a young, naive net hacker. So I would... Magic trap. I would just drink them all up, and that's that. And, you know, sometimes good things happen, sometimes bad things happen. All right, Ryan is out. Thanks for joining, Ryan. I always appreciate it. I'll see you in chat later. And, you know, as a samurai, I have to tell you, Ryan, before you go, bingo. As a samurai cop, that is. Has anyone seen that movie besides me and Ryan, by the way? It's like one of the worst movies of all time. Samurai Cop. Oh, here we are. Oh, that's why there's a fountain. We're on Minetown. Okay. Where the hell is the fountain? There is a command you can issue to search for a certain character, but I don't remember what it is. It's right here, by the way, the fountain. And here's a ring I left behind. Ah, so remember I saw a bronze ring in that bag? I could pick up this second bronze ring, drop it in the sink, and they don't know what it does, at least. It'll be identified. There's such bizarre logic in Nethack. I'm trying to think of somebody new hearing me say, saying, "Oh yeah, you know, there's a second ring that's bronze. Maybe I could drop it down the sink to identify." Like, how does that make any sense? Well, it really doesn't. That's just just a Nethackism. Anyway, the same logic here applies as with the dwarves. I'm letting the cat kill it so I can try to eat its corpse. Those iron shoes look to be cursed, probably, or else something in that pile is cursed. Oh, see, that's a problem. Sometimes they just eat the corpse too quickly. But you know what? He needs to be fed too, so that's fine. So let's grab this ring like I was talking about. You know, there seems to be a store that might have food right here. Maybe it's worth checking that out. Even if it's just a pancake or something, which it is, every little bit of food will be nice to have when you're a little bit pressured in that area. Jackal. I'll eat the random jackal. Yummy, yummy. And he ate the other one. For those who are experienced in Nethack, do you like to have more than one pet, or is it too much to manage? I think usually I'm good at 2. There have been times where I've tried to maintain an army of like 5 pets. It's not easy. I don't have any money anymore, so Kitty has to pick up that pancake and not eat it. Come on, Kitty, pick it up. All right. Pancake has been stolen right before the shopkeeper's eyes. Mwahaha. And I have eaten a newt. If I recall correctly, pretty much everything you're seeing on the ground is garbage at this point. But yeah, let's get that dilution happening. All right, so finally we've made all this, basically made this long journey just to dilute a partially diluted potion of sickness. Which, where is that? Did I drop it up there? Oh my god, that... Okay, apparently I didn't carry it with me. Oh, I guess nobody noticed that in the chat. Okay, I feel stupid, but I guess I dropped it with all the other potions I dropped. Let me look again at it. Yeah, there's no section here for potions, so I screwed that up. I mean, when I go back up, I'm not gonna go back down and up again. That's just ridiculous at this point. I was already borderline ridiculous. Let's see if there's any random potions on this level, perhaps. I don't know. So you can do something on the map. How do you do this? By symbol or name, like the slash. No, it doesn't show me on the level all the slashes. I think there is a way to search by symbol though. Nearby objects. Underscore says Dark Coast. Okay, cool. Where do you want to travel to? Travel to? It's because I have teleport control. What is this? I can do that. My mind is blown. I knew it, I have teleport control, but I thought that only can get triggered when you accidentally randomly. Okay, this is not teleport. Okay, it's fast travel. Okay, cool. I was confused for a moment. So as Darkosis is explaining, you fast travel the staircases. Yeah, it just kind of makes you run there, and I guess it path finds for you and everything. Okay. I just had a mind blown moment. Like, what? I can teleport. All right. That's been cleared up. Hey, Benonymous is here. Benonymous is my former coworker who will remain Benonymous. Welcome, dude. We used to have a Nethack Slack channel at work. We still do, but it's largely dead. And I know Benonymous is one of the people who used to participate in that channel. But yeah, we still have that. Benonymous doesn't work with me anymore. One person in there just joined that channel because he thought it sounded cool. He didn't know what it was though. Anyway, what am I doing? You can put a question mark and it'll show it like this. Use a menu to show possible targets for M. Okay, this is not what I'm getting. I'm not really getting what I'm looking at. I've never used this command, I guess. That's toggling something. Using a menu to show possible targets. Oh, wow. There you go. O for object. Okay. So now I can see all the objects and say go to this object basically. And Fluffy Bubble says, haha, I thought maybe the Tengu from last week gave you teleport control and we all forgot. No, it did give me teleport control. Or I got it from something. It might have been the Tengu. Yeah, I think it was the Tengu. But it doesn't, you can't voluntarily teleport. It's just when you teleport, you can choose where you go. That's how it works. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Benonymous. All right, let's look. We're looking for a potion of some sort. I'm probably out of luck. That's fine. This isn't critical at this point. It's just kind of, I'm just kind of annoyed with myself for messing that up so badly. Dropping the very thing I came down here to dilute. Whatever. Anonymous says, haven't played Nethack since they removed my ability to pudding farm. I think that was really fun. Okay, well, I guess that was just kind of a balance issue, though, because you could get a lot of intrinsics that way, right? What else could you get? Just, was it a ton of food, or? I kind of want to play 3-7. I'm on 3-6 right now. Because they nerfed, mostly because I hate the way they nerfed, no, I've always hated the way Mind Flayers work. And it's fine that they're dangerous, but like making you lose identification, then your mapping knowledge, it's like, oh, just painful. Like physically, sometimes I just want to quit the game when that happens. And then it makes you start to think in ways like, well, maybe I should, oh, look, here's a potion. It makes you think in ways like, maybe I should, screenshot the maps every once in a while, just in case I forget it. And or like, you know, make a list of all my items, like all my identification. I could capture this screen once in a while. So they kind of nerfed amnesia, which I think is a good thing. Anyway, here's a potion of oil I can just bring downstairs one level to do what I kind of set out to do. And also a wired ring I might as well grab, I guess. I'm going to do it just so I feel like I didn't come down here for nothing. Although it is a curse potion. When I bless that, it's just going to go to... When I pray over that, it's just going to become uncursed, I believe. Anonymous says, yeah, dude, fairly well here. Hope you're doing great. All good here, yeah. And also he says, sure it was broken as hell. Referring to the the pudding farming, I'm sure. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to dilute this stupid thing. Here is where the underscore and... yeah, that's a good point. I should try that. All right. Where the underscore and the greater than symbol... yeah, it's like rush to the... make a beeline to the stairs. Yeah, I should get used to that. I've never gotten the hang of that, but yeah. I should take off this stupid studded leather note I have, because who cares about that? I don't care anymore. How do we cancel it, though? Just dash or something? Now it says dash. I'm okay. I'm fine with that. There's probably a proper way to clear it. I used to think dash would clear things. I don't know. Here's a random bat. Hey, Mr. Dan the Man here. Haven't seen you around in a while. I owe you some Ultimate action, by the way, Dan the Man. I got to apologize for that. I know you were into that, and I keep meaning to play it, but I get back into Ultima 4. So Dan the Man says, hey, Eric, Rob, not a new viewer, but haven't caught the live stream in a while. Always up for any D&D RPG related stuff, though, until we revisit Ultima and City of Terrors again. Oh, should I go into City of Terrors again? That would be fun. Darkosis says spacebar removes it. Cool. That's good. Let's do that. Annotate. Oh, keeps misspelling that somehow. Nice. Yeah, Darkosis seems to be our resident expert here. All right, so let's just dip stuff. Dip the crap. Dip the crappy potion of oil. It dilutes. A feeling of loss comes over you. That means, it actually sounds like something bad happens, but if I recall correctly, I think that means a remove curse effect was triggered by the fountain, and there was no target for it because I have nothing cursed. So it's like, oh, feeling of loss. You wasted it. And the fountain dried up, so we have no more fountains in the dungeon right now that we know of, except the sink could be transformed into one. Okay. Now let's do it. We're finally going to do this blessing nonsense that I've been talking about since the end of last stream. Or like since like probably the middle of last stream. You hear animal carcass being offered as sacrifice. Yeah, this altar here is for an opposing god, so I can't use that one. And I did get the rubber chicken, the cockatrice corpse right here, so I smacked this raven and turned him into stone. I considered doing it for the opposing alignment's priest, but I looked up how that works in the wiki, and essentially his god would zap me with lightning, and because I don't have reflection, I would just die. Anyway, let's try this now. I'm going to go to the... hold on, I'm going to go to the less than symbol. Cancel. What do I do? Hit exclamation point first or just less than right now? Staircase up. Don't think I did that right. Exclamation, not using amend. Right, so what are these? Okay. Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. Darkosis clarified, less than symbol, then a period. No, the feeling of loss is not a pet died. It's a similar message. It says you feel a strange feeling of sadness or something like that. It's kind of subtle. It says you feel very sad for a moment, but then it passes. Something like that. I remember it says, but then it passes. It's nuanced. Right then, let's... yeah, I gotta get the hang of this thing. So we're gonna do less than symbol and then dot. Okay. Oh, I'm yanking on the leash though in the process. Shoot. That's what I hate. Where is he? Shit. Okay, I gotta stop moving. I don't know where it is. Eric says you need one of those dog carrying handbags they have in Beverly Hills. Yeah, can I just unleash even though I don't know what direction he is? No, I can't. Where are you? Oh, he must be to the left. I guess I'm in the dark. That's a problem. Let's put on the light. I have a lamp. That'll help. I still can't find him. Back near the traps of Darkosis, maybe. There he is, yeah. Come on, boy. Ah. Yeah, I gotta do it the slow and steady way, unfortunately. Pets are kind of a pain. I wonder if some players just kind of eschew pets entirely just so they don't have to deal with this stuff. I'm gonna eat the garter snake because why not? Free food. All right, I'm gonna. I don't think I need the lamp on this level. It seems to be lit. You can tell by the white dots. See, it's like a cone of areas I can see. It's kind of interesting how detailed this game is. It's doing line of sight logic and everything. I mean, for those who didn't notice that by now. I'm gonna turn off my lamp. What if I just unleash him and just go anyway? Use that tool, and then I can blow the whistle a million times until he comes. If I had a magic whistle, that would work great. This is an anti-magic trap that we don't care too much about. Eric says, I love line of sight in old video games. Cool. Oh, Gunyoki's here. Wow, that's great. That's a food ration once again. Dwarvish Magic is one of the strongest non-magical weapons in the game, for what it's worth. I don't feel like carrying any like pickaxey things though. I'm just gonna use a wand of digging as needed. They're too heavy. Why am I missing so much? It's freaking mummy. How good could their armor class be? All right, where are we? Come on, tool. Normal. World's cutest kitty cat. Okay, we're almost there. My legs are tired. Going up and down all these stairs. We've got dungeon cows in our presence. A rothe. Alternatively, I will kill it. And I will eat it. Beef. It's going to attack me while I'm eating it. I don't care. I mean, the other one's going to attack me. Cool. I'll let the cat eat the partially eaten one, and I'll eat the full corpse. Yep, that's what's happening. Okay. And now we're getting attacked by a monkey or an ape. Grape ape. Okay, so I got to finish eating the rosé and the delicious ape. Now I'm finally satiated. Now, you don't generally want to be satiated, which is a fancy word for full, for too long, because it actually abuses your I think your dexterity or constitution. I think it's dexterity. Eric Johnson is out. All right, thanks as always for joining, Mr. Eric Johnson. He is one of our super regulars. Someone who shows up to almost every stream. All right, so I'll probably talk to you maybe Saturday, Eric. Catch you later. Okay, we're back at level 2. Finally, we're going to do this thing. It's not even that fantastic. I mean, it's great. It gives you an important tool to win the game. But I've been like talking it up like it's a super awesome thing, probably. All right, there we are. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to... God. I was supposed to pick up something that I wanted to... No, I changed my mind on that. There was something I wanted to pick up on the way back up to test if it was uncursed, and then I remember the trick Darkosis said to have your pet try to step on it, so it became a moot point, essentially. All right, anyway, why don't we, for starters, drop everything of unknown plus cursed status, which are all these things. Is it worth taking off my armor to test it, even though we pretty much know it's uncursed or blessed? Yeah, probably. It's good to know. A black flash for the boots of probably levitation or fumbling. Amber flash for the scroll labeled Zor Ota. Amber Flesh with Ivy Ring, huh? Okay, let's take off the armor. Elven Cloak. You sure are noisy now. And once again, we drop everything of unknown, blessed, cursed status. They are uncursed, okay. Moving the altar would be a very bad idea. Let's first of all put on the armor before I forget or do something equally stupid. I don't really want this uncursed leather cloak anymore. I'm gonna literally throw it away. Right, let's do the thing I came here to do. Just real quick, this is a blessed ring and an uncursed one. Let's try them on real quick. So let's put on the ivory ring. Constitution bonus, nice. Now, like every ring, it makes you consume your, food faster. So I don't want to leave it on, but it's good to know I have that for later. And the wire ring, yeah, I think I tried this one on before. It was one of those no obvious effect kind of rings. All right, so let's remove that. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this. Oh, I have to walk over to the other side of the map and get my bag. That's right. Duh, duh, duh. Mains. They usually come in an army, don't they? Look at the silver destroying the demon. I'd really like to level up so I could upgrade my 2-weapon combat. See, oops, that's not what I meant to do. If you look at the enhance, I showed this earlier. There are 2 skills that I'm pretty much ready to upgrade, but I don't have the skill slots from leveling up for them. So I've trained my 2-weapon and bow enough that I will eventually be able to upgrade them. But for now, I have to not do that. I have to wait until I level up. Level up meaning experience level. Great, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't mean to. You can get corrosion damage from that. Like corroded iron stuff. Gotta be careful. Oh, alright, so here's my bag of stuff. I'm just gonna carry the whole bag for now. Kill the ghoul, eat the iguana. Not vice versa. Sear the imp's flesh. I like searing demon flesh. Even though it doesn't really matter when I'm fighting a really wimpy thing like a mains or an imp, it's just satisfying to read the message that says the the silver saber sears the imp's flesh. It's very satisfying. All right, let's take out potions. Yeah, there's that potion of sleeping I just forgot to bring downstairs. I could have one more potion, but this will have to do for now. Now, will it hurt if I don't know. It probably wouldn't hurt if I included. And I gotta look on the logic of this. Will it bless every potion I put on there, including these? I don't think it does. I think it's only the water. Let me look up altars real quick, though. Holy water. Yeah, if a character successfully prays on an altar while one or more potions of water are on it, then in addition to any other effects of the prayer, the potion of water will be made into holy water. If the altar is co-aligned or unholy water otherwise. You know what? It sounds like the cursed water would even become holy water, I think. I was kind of assuming it would only go up 1 level. All right, cool. Let's try it. Yeah, it'll be nice. I'll have a whole bunch of holy waters. All right, so here we go. Yeah, A, B, C, and D. So what do I have? 4, 6, 7. Yeah, not bad. Should actually stand on the square. Interesting. I'm carrying the bag, but with all those potions of water dropped, I am no longer encumbered. So that was alone taking me over the edge. Like relative to the rest of the stuff. All right, let's do it. I get nervous. I'm like, am I doing it right? I haven't done this in a long time. Okay, let's just do it. Pray. Standing on the altar, I dropped all the stuff. Let me just hit escape quick. Yeah, it's all there. Eight potions in total. Oh, cool. I thought I counted 7 earlier. Maybe I dropped one first. I don't know. Pray. Let's do it. You begin praying to Amaterasu Omikami. You are surrounded by a shimmering light. Normal picks up some boots. Normal reluctantly. Huh. Why reluctantly if it's uncursed? Anyway, finish your prayer. The potion on the altar glow light blue for a moment. You feel that Amaterasu Omikami is well pleased. Your silver saber named Gray Swandeer softly glows with a light blue aura. So Gray Swandeer became blessed too. And now we have 8 potions of holy water. Sweet. All right, so now it becomes what I want to use them on. So I like to use them on armor that are my forever armor, which pretty much nothing I have now is my forever armor. No, not armor. I like to enchant those. What I like to do is bless the enchant armor scrolls as well as enchant weapon, and bump up my weapon and armor that way. I think Katana and Gray Swandeer are my forever weapons though, so I might as well start enchanting those if I can. Let me see what's in my bag. Yeah, that's a good point. Darkosis points out the boots would be useful if they're levitation to have them and not be cursed, but I don't know if they're levitation or fumbling right now. If there are fumbling, those are just useless, cursed or not. So maybe once I find out eventually if I can do that with maybe a scroll of identify. But yeah, definitely the potion of gain ability. Now you can dip, maybe Darkosis, you can clarify for me. I'm like 90% sure this is correct, but you can dip a potion into holy water. It doesn't like dilute or something. It just becomes blessed, right? Just want to make sure I don't blow my potions of gain ability. But you did mention gain ability. I guess it's safe to do. Yeah, why don't we start with those? Yeah, becomes blessed. Cool. Thanks for clarifying, just because I'm paranoid. Yeah, it's frustrating that I didn't get this one diluted enough, but whatever. Just gotta deal. It's a sloppy mistake. Well, that can kill you in Nethack. In this case, it's not the worst. All right, let's do it. We're gonna dip. And the nice thing is, I think I can dip them in one as a stack, sort of. So a part of me goes, well, I could wait till I collect a whole bunch more, but who knows when I'm gonna find them, right? So let's just do it. Dip. 2 uncursed potions of gain ability into the holy water. Ooh, your 2 potions of gain ability glow with a light blue aura. I don't even know what it is technically. It's water. And now I'm unencumbered. And I have 7 potions called water. 2 blessed potions of gain ability, which as far as I know, there's no reason not to read right away. I don't have any damage attributes at this point. In which case, the correct order would be get a restore ability to happen first, and then drink gain ability, I think. Earlier, I did have my strength lowered due to poison, but I got that resolved. And I could always just apply the unicorn horn in case I'm paranoid about being wrong about that. So let's do that. And nothing happens, so it's good. But yeah, let's do it. We're going to drink these potions of gain ability. And what that's going to do is, if you look at all my stats down here, take a good look at them. Each time I drink a blessed potion of gain ability, it's going to bump all of these by 1. Now, kind of the sucky thing is I think for strength, it's just going to make it a % higher. The 01 becomes 02. It might be a larger leap than that, but I think not. Anyway, let's just do it. This is exciting for me. Okay, we're going to quaff D. Baton, look at that. Oh, it's so cool. You feel strong, you feel smart, you feel wise, you feel agile. You're already as tough as you can get. Oh, that's tough. You feel charismatic. Now, one nice thing is I'm bumping up my charisma and intelligence, both of them. So if I want to go back to the succubus, I have a greater chance of a positive outcome. That might be a fun thing to do is play around with that succubus a bit longer. But right now we're going to drink another one of these potions. Here we go. You get a strength, you get an intelligence, you get a wisdom, you get a blah, blah, blah. It's too bad you can't go to like Constitution 19 or 20 though. It's already as tough as you can get, is what it says. So I got 1803 strength, 18 dexterity, 18 constitution, 12 intelligence, 13 wisdom, and charisma. Well, that's great. Good stuff. That's a good start. Yeah, holy water can be good stuff. Let's check the stuff I got in the bag now. I want to look at the scroll especially. Hold on. This is not the greatest view because I can't separate it by type. So take something out. Let's look at scrolls. Oh yeah, that's right. I have unlabeled scrolls. So that's cool because you can use a magic marker to write whatever you want. And I happen to have a magic marker, which I do believe is worth blessing in its own right. Let me look that one up though. I think it has more charges if it's blessed, or maybe it makes blessed scrolls. If it makes blessed scrolls, I don't even need to bless the scrolls first because the magic marker would bless it. The paper ones, I mean. Excuse me. When you write a scroll or a spell book, the beatitude, I always forget that's the word that means like blessed, uncursed, cursed status. Beatitude. The beatitude of the resulting item is a combination of the beatitudes of the used marker and the blank scroll or spell book. Oh, it's not as straightforward as I had mentioned. Okay, but it's all right. It's not probabilistic. So basically, blessed marker on an uncursed scroll will make it blessed. So that's cool. Definitely worth blessing the magic marker, I think. And let's see here. Can be charged once using a scroll of charging or the platinum Yendorian Express card. Yeah, it'll be good to try to charge that if I get a scroll of charging. I can write a scroll of charging. No, I didn't identify it. Never mind. Yeah, I think I definitely want to do the magic marker. Maybe it's worth reading up on holy water to see what they suggest as well. What they suggest blessing. If there's even such a thing here, like strategy. It's one of the many methods of curse removal. I don't really care about that. It's considered essential for almost any player to have. And I can always repeat this effort further down the line. If I get a bunch of crap potions, I can dilute them. If I find a fountain again, that is. Right, conserving holy water. Yeah, like if I find a bag of holy, I would want that blessed for sure. If you have ranged weapons which have a chance of disappearing, blessing them drastically lowers the chances they will do so. Maybe I want to do that with my Ya. I would like to have a bigger stack of them though. I wonder if I can get more. Gain level. Oh yeah. Oh, a blessed horn of plenty. That would be nice. I like to not have to worry about food. Blessed scroll of identify is always nice. Blessed scroll of genocide is nice. If I can do it to liches or yeah, or like mind flares or something. Or mind flares no, they're not an at symbol, they're a lowercase h, right? So they would be safe to do. Liches are bad. They like destroy your armor and crap. They're very frustrating. Alright, let's keep on going. Let's see what you guys say in the chat. Darkosa says the boost would be useful if we already did that. Unholy water or cursed blank scrolls and a non-blessed magic marker have some uses, like cursed genocide to summon some wraiths, nurses, cockatrices, etc. Oh yeah, good point. Now my scroll of enchant weapon would be nice to get blessed, but I have to do 2 dips to make that happen, don't I? I feel like that's not worth it, at least not right now. Maybe if down the line I find I have extra holy water and I don't know what to do with it. On the other hand, there's always a possibility of losing some potions you have, such as due to boiling or whatnot. But I think putting them in a bag alleviates most of that risk. I mean, I think I definitely want to do the magic marker. Darkosa did mention there's some use cases for the non-blessed magic marker, but I think generally I'd want to have it. If I find another magic marker later, I guess I could leave it as non-blessed. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to dip the magic marker. Boop. All right, we got a blessed one. Nice. I mean, I could like or just write blessed enchant weapon or something, couldn't I? That's always a good one to do, in my opinion. Um, it might be worth saving for rarer things like genocide or whatnot. Dark Coast I'd say it's worth using 2 waters to enchant Gray Swander. Oh, that's a good point. Is there like any less expensive way to get cursed to be uncursed? I don't think there is. Unfortunately. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. By the way, there is a random scroll here and some potions. I could have grabbed those and tried to dilute. Oh, whatever. There's only so much min-maxing you can do to some degree. Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow that tip. I'm gonna use two holy waters to enchant Gray Swandir. Let's do it. All right. So let's take out from the bag. Scrolls, enchant weapon. Let's dip it. Dip it good. It glows amber. It's now uncursed. Gonna dip it again. All right. Now what we have to do is, I mean, it'd be good to bless both of them, but let's start with Gray Swander. I have a +1 on the katana already. I'm assuming it goes with your primary one when you're dual wielding, but let me just be sure and only wield the silver saber. Now I'm wondering if, I know this is like 99% false, 99% chance this is false. Now I'm wondering if you dual wield it, it wouldn't enchant both of them, would it? That would be cool, but I don't think that's a thing. Let me just verify quickly. Just because I would hate to miss out on that opportunity that doesn't exist. Yeah, there's nothing. I see no mention of that. That would definitely be mentioned. Okay. In the wiki page that I was looking at. All right, so let's wield only. How do I do this? Wield only Great Swander just to assuage my paranoia. All right, there we go. And let's read the scroll of enchant weapon. Glows blue for a while. Isn't that cool? I don't know what the enchantment is because I don't have it identified, unfortunately. But what is it? I think it's variable +2 or +3. So if you look at enchant weapon scrolls, if it is blessed, how many points can potentially be added to the enchantment of weapon by reading a blessed scroll? Oh, it's potential, not. Wait, oh, okay. Depends on what it's currently at. So I probably had a +0. So essentially, it did up to 3. I think it's. I don't know the whole math here. It's a little complicated. I think it typically does like 2 though, doesn't it? Sometimes 3. The weapon's current enchantment is +5 or less, and you read a blessed scroll. The scroll add 1 to 3 minus current enchantment divided by 3. Okay, so let's assume it has 0. That means it's a random number between 1 to 3. The 3 minus 0 divided by 3, which the 3 is dividing current enchantment, right? So 1 to 3 essentially. Okay. Got it. Gotta check those parentheses and stuff. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. So we got a cool thing going here. 4 potions left. It feels like I no longer have an enormous stack, but that's okay. The blessed magic marker is cool. Yeah, I might want to save the magic marker more for rarer scrolls, although part of me wants to just crank out blessed enchant weapons and armors. Though again, I don't have my forever armors yet. I mean, identify is always nice, but yeah, maybe once I identify some really good stuff, I should probably yeah. So I'll just save it for that. For now, let's put some stuff in the bag that I really don't want to get damaged. I don't need to have out of the bag. So let's put in I don't know about this scroll. If I could just try it randomly, but I'll put it in. And the blessed potions of holy water. Should not put random unidentified wands, by the way, unless you have identified cancellation. Oh, this is not a bag of holding. What am I talking about? Sorry, it's getting to that point of the night where I start to get tired and I just say random things that come to my head and they're wrong. Right, what else? Blessed magic marker, and I'll leave it at that. All right, so we're not burdened, which is great. We've got a bunch of stuff. We can sacrifice. We can let's just do it. I'm gonna do some wand of create monster and sacrifice the corpses. I don't know if it's gonna really yield anything fantastic, but I have the wand and I'm here, so let's do it. Floating eye, okay. You want to kill it, kitty? Or I can take some bow target practice at it. Let's use my crappy arrows first. Hits. Let's try elven arrows for fun. Hits. Kill it. It did not leave a corpse. Okay, I made a mummy of some sort appear, which I don't think it leaves very fresh corpses, unfortunately. I'm fiddling with my inventory because I had my bow on still. Did I write this or not? You see, there's some graffiti on the floor. You read, Frodo lives. I don't think I wrote that. I think that's a built-in thing. All right, let's zap it again. Great monster. It made a monkey or ape or something. A monkey. Stupid monkey. They're not leaving corpses. That's the problem. Oh, you ate my corpse, you damn cat. Then to be corpse gets you. All right, I'm probably low on charges by now. Kill a bat, it didn't leave a corpse. What's this potion? A potion of hallucination, huh? Yeah, and I'm like reviewing it already. I could do this again. You have to wait a while before you press. I was like, I could do it again. I could steal these 3 potions and I have a potion of hallucination now. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just start stashing the garbage potions here so I can come back at a later time. And I can also rob that store at the same time. And I can repeat the effort. All right, but for now, let's just keep zapping this stupid wand. It made a jackal or some garbage dog. Yeah. Cool corpse, actually. I will sack it. Oh, I ate it by accident. Oh, reflex. I reflexively eat things. That's my problem. That's why I'm so overweight. A red mold is killed. Didn't leave a corpse. A rosé, it looks like. Normal ate it. We're just compulsive eaters. What can I say? There's an H. I will sacrifice the bugbear. Scroll of confusion. Wand of magic missile, huh? Offer this time, not eat. You have a feeling of reconciliation. So I think that means my luck recovered from being a murderer. Let's look it up for confirmation. And so last stream, I think for those who weren't there, I accidentally, I had to save my hide a few times by using a drum of earthquake, and that pissed off some watch captains who attacked me, and I had to fight. It was only self-defense. I had to fight them and kill them, but being lawful, that counts as murder. So I lost luck. Right, here we go. So if your prayer timeout is 0 and you are hallucinating, no. The smell of fried onions. It's incredible all the detail they've put into this game. Like just having a large set of special strings just for hallucination is crazy. And for scrolls, there's a special effect for every scroll. If you read it while confused, it's like a variation on the theme of each one. It's just amazing. I love it. Anyway, if your prayer timeout is not yet 0 and you are hallucinating, no. So my prayer timeout was 0, and I should read this whole thing. What chart am I even looking at here? Sacrificing, yep. Alignment, any negative or 0 or greater than 0. Why don't they have both 0 or greater and greater than 0? Okay, maybe because if you have, like, say 1, then either of these outcomes can happen, probably. Okay, so I wasn't negative because I didn't see you were partially resolved. All right, so I was at 0 or greater. All right. Your prayer timeout is decreased depending on the value of your sacrifice. Yeah, a jackal or a bugbear probably wasn't worth a lot. If your lawful or neutral prayer timeout is decreased by 25 x over 2, excuse me, or 12.5 times the sacrifice's value. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, that's that basically. My timeout for prayer was decreased. Oh, what's this one? This column is safe to pray. Yes, if overall luck is positive, or no. Not sure what that means exactly. That's saying before you, like, it doesn't mean as a result of this outcome you're necessarily safe to pray, right? Yeah, because it's reduced by a certain amount, so it could still be not safe, I think. We have 1 and 2. I'm like zooming through it too fast. Okay. You gain luck depending on whether or not your prayer time is now 0. Oh, okay. I see. So I might have gained luck. All right. Let's just put that aside. It's out of my control. No real action I can, special action I can take based on it anyway. I'm aware of. Yeah, I'll take these things. All right. So what's my next plan here? Yeah, I kind of want to do more dilution. It's fun, but I'm not gonna. Let's why don't we finish clearing out the gnomish mines instead of doing any kind of, like, farming related thing or trying to buff myself. We'll just do the straightforward thing and descend through the depths of the evil dungeons of the gnomish mines. We were at level 10, I believe. I think there's only like it only goes down to like level 12ish or so. It's variable. I know that. I think that. And now I'm looking at that store. Is there anything I should check out there? Could steal some rings and stuff. Now that my food situation is great, I could rob for a while. So much for going straight into dungeon exploring. I'm gonna poke around here and rob this poor innocent Wanatobo dude. We don't want mummy wrapping. Hey, look, there's a floating eye. Paper golem. Oh, cool. 2 scrolls for free. That's not bad. And the cat picked up, I think it said a potion. I stepped reluctantly over a potion of invisibility. Okay, that was a cursed potion of invisibility. What about the cyan potion? We don't know what it is. Steal it for me, please. He's gonna bite the floating eye. He's gonna be frozen by its gaze. Oh, he dropped it in the same place. Oh, he killed it. Look at that. All right. While he's okay, I was gonna say while he's eating that, I can do something else, but he ate it really quickly. Yeah, let me get that potion, dude. Pick it up. Okay. Drop it, normal. Is there a chance he dropped it out of view? Oh, yeah, there it is. Cool. Do I want to just drink it? Let's just drink it. Bottoms up. Completely healed. It was full healing. Good to know that exists. I mean, good to have it identified. Yeah, I have those 2 bronze rings now. I could, now I'm wondering, to drop one or is it in the bag? Because I only see 1 there. Yeah, there's another bronze ring. I can drop 1 in the sink, which is on, level 7 of the main dungeon. So I'd have to bypass the mines to try to drop it in the sink, and I could have another affair with the succubus now. That my odds would be even better. So the odds of a positive effect being the outcome of the succubus encounter is, we looked at it before, it was your charisma plus intelligence divided by 35. So before I had a 20 out of 35 chance, better than 50-50. And now it would be 24 out of 35, which is pretty good. It's starting to get pretty good. There is a bit of a risk still. Maybe I don't want to play around with that until it's like next to guaranteed, if I ever get there. It would suck to be like, oh, your constitution is now 17. Like, oh, I had all those boosts when I was at 18 and I couldn't go any farther. And now I've lost it all. Anyway, give me this shiny ring, please, Mr. Kitty. No, I will not attack Wanatobo. That would basically end my run here. That would be horrible. I'll get killed. Abandoned mail. Shiny ring, gimme. Dropped it. I think he dropped it. No, I dropped it one space too far. No, let's get this mummy wrapping crap out of the way. We don't want him to waste time fiddling with that stuff. Oh, now it's down cost 2 Zorkmans. Let's throw it in a corner or something. Throw it over here. Pick it up, pick it up. Don't pick it up, I say. Come on, you're standing on it. You don't hate it. It's not cursed. There, shiny ring. You should like shiny rings. You're a cat. You should be like, ooh, shiny. Where is it? You're still carrying it? Don't go back in there. Yes, my shiny ring. Okay, what else do we want to rob? Potion of paralysis. Don't attack him. Mummy wrapping, banded mail, scroll of enchant armor. Why don't we have that? Why don't we have that already? Locked chest. Could that be a mimic? If it is, I don't care. I'm just gonna. Oh, Wand of Sleep would be nice to have. I like having those. I have one already, I think. Jade Stone, yeah, give me that. Sorry about the yanking on the leash, but I need that Jade Stone so I can sell it back. Uh-oh, Orc Shaman is making my brain on fire. Kill it. Another paper golem. Let's eat the orc. I'm starting to get kind of quite a collection of unlabeled scrolls here. That's pretty cool. With the blessed magic marker. Ooh. But yeah, let's here, you want to buy this Jade Stone? 150. Pleasure doing business with you. What do you mean it looks like the one you just had? You know, there's lots of Jade Stones in the world. I mean, it could be a different one. The one you just had was stolen at some point? That's pretty odd, yeah. Hello, Mr. Gnome. Goodbye, Mr. Gnome. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is just, you know, yet another Jade Stone. Yeah, 150 gold. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. I don't want the banded mail. So, Dan the Man, have you played any roguelikes before, or Nethack specifically? If you're still in the chat. I know you're definitely familiar with RPGs. That's like your thing. Here's the question. Are roguelikes RPGs, or are they kind of like, they kind of RPG adjacent? I think they're kind of RPGs. Just they tend to focus more on the random hack and slashing and stuff more than story, although there's a little bit of story to it. And Darko says, I feel sorry for Mr. Watanobo. Yeah. Wanatobo. I'm robbing him blind. But yeah, let's get this scroll near the entrance so I can have the cat steal that too. And the cat came back the very next day. Still want a Tobo stuff. I gotta turn that into a coherent song. That would be fun. About I don't know if you've ever heard that folk song, "The Cat Came Back," and trying to turn it into something NetHack related. Yes, please. Let's focus on this scroll for now. We don't need to rob him. We don't need to steal all his money. I guess I could just buy it. But look, he doesn't seem to want to step on that scroll. I don't know about this. Oh, he stepped on it. He just doesn't like the potion of invisibility. Pick it up. Step on it. Pick it up. I do waste a lot of turns doing this. I gotta admit. But it's so fun. And it is productive. Drop it. Drop it. There it is. Oh, Telling is pretty cool. Dan Demand says no roguelikes really, only Telling on the C64, which is less roguelike. Yeah, it's cool though. Less complex, but just as hard. Oh yeah, sure. I only played it once recently on a relatively recently on one of my streams. But I was reading about it in this History of Roguelikes book I have. It's like one of the earliest. Oh, look at some Ya. I probably was firing these at a mimic at some point. I definitely want those. I'll just pay for them. See, I'm not a terrible person. I paid for those Ya that were mine before. I shot them in here. Let's try looting the chest. If I unlock the chest, he won't get mad, will he? I don't think he will. If you know offhand, Darko, maybe you could let me know. In the meantime, I'll just steal the gem again. Oh, struggle him. I don't know why that like shocked me. Like, oh my god, I struggle him. Oh no, we're doomed. Another struggle. And what's going on? It's like the scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. It's like an army of them coming after me. That's what I imagine a straw golem is. Like it's just an animated man made of straw, right? So it's like a scarecrow. I should know the number for this one. I mean the letter is the E. All right, I'm gonna try the lockpick. Or the Osaku as it's called. Square amulet and a potion of gain level. And an opal ring. I'm gonna take all these things. I'm gonna determine their beatitude. Blessed, uncursed, cursed. If potion of gain level is not cursed, I will definitely bless that. Actually, I don't remember how that works. I don't remember the mechanics of gain level. Do I necessarily want to do that? And is it usually better to wait until you gain a level so you're like right on that border, like right above the border of the previous level? But I don't remember how the blessed potion of gain level works. Anyway, why don't we just steal the stuff first and then worry about that later? 400 Zorkmid ring could be something good, says Dark Coast. Yeah. I'll select every item. Now I have too much stuff. It's freaking mummy wrapping. Get out of here. Going in the corner. Oh, I'm blind. Okay, so now I can see everything on the level. Everything with a brain, that is. Like Mr. Leprechaun here and Mr. Rose. You gotta be careful. You don't get the prompt for attacking the shopkeeper if you're blinded. I will use the unicorn horn. That makes that simple. Nothing seems to happen. That worked. Okay. And Darkos has looked up what the 400 Zorkmid ring could be. At my current charisma level, it could be conflict, polymorph, polymorph control, or teleport control. All great things, except I have innate teleport control already, so that would not really be the best. But yeah, that's good. Definitely good stuff. Okay, opal ring picked up. Dropped it. Thank you. That's true. Polymorph is not desirable most of the time. It can be fun though. Gain level. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Time at 11:10. Okay, I can proceed a little bit longer. Don't need the worthless glass. Square amulet I will take. All right, so now I'm a little bit burdened. It's fine for the moment. Yeah, let's get these blessed, uncursed, cursed statuses down. I think there's a floating eye in this room for what it's worth. Oh, a lot of stuff in this room. Nothing too dangerous. Warjackal. What is... Oh, look at this. More than expected. What's a yuzu again? Anyway, let's fight the dungeon cow first. The Rothe. Eat my Rothe. I'll eat the lichen. Lichen or lichen? What do you guys prefer to say? Let me look up a yuzu again. I forget what it is. No results in the Nethack wiki for yuzu. Huh. I'm just Googling for it now. Oh, that's my fruit. That's right. The special fruit that I named it because at the time I was like, let's look up Japanese fruits. And obviously I'm not super comfortable with what that even is. All right, so now I know what the fruit. That's cool. But I was thinking, is that some weapon? You know, like how the samurai have their Japanese names for some weapons and armor. Kill the Shrieker. I'll eat him. Not gonna bother with the floating eye. I'll eat the gnomish wizard. Yum yum yum. I like how their job is part of their corpse. It's not just a gnome corpse. It's a gnomish wizard. Darkosa says Yuzu is a character in Bleach as well. Okay. Not familiar with Bleach. I've heard of it, but never seen it. And it's not, again, it's not great to be running around burdened, but really I'm just kind of walking across the level for now. I'll alleviate that situation before I really move on. Freaking leprechauns. Huh. Something speaks. You freed me. What is that? You know, in a sense, this game was really full of mystery before you could just Google for everything that you encounter. But that's very interesting. Is that like a genie? But it can't be because they didn't rub a lamp or anything. It is a magic lamp. What the hell? So let me show you what I'm looking at. Let's read this whole thing. Applying a magic lamp will illuminate a 3 square radius around it. Though unlike a normal oil lamp, it will never run out of power. Additionally, each time you rub a magic lamp, there's a 1/3 chance of a puff of smoke, a 1/3 chance nothing happened. Oh, you know what? I rubbed it a few times, and then nothing happened, so I assumed it wasn't magic. And a 1/3 chance a genie appears. If a genie is generated from a magic lamp, the lamp is auto-identified and turned into an oil lamp of the same beatitude with 1,001 turns of light, and one of the following 5 outcomes occurs with their relative probability depending on the beatitude of the lamp. But I didn't rub it. Someone else must have done it, like a random humanoid on the level, right? That must be what it means, right? Or a potion. Oh, yeah. Darkosa says, yeah, there could also be a smoky potion that does it. That's probably what it is, yeah. Huh. Let's see. Dan Demand says, I've also watched some Dwarf Fortress that I liked. That reminds me of this game. Wish they could make a graphical version for this like they did for DF, but a graphical interface might be challenging. Yeah, like Darkosa has explained, there's actually quite a few, or there are some UIs with varying levels of, you know, prettiness to it. But to me, I like this. Going back, I just like this ASCII stuff. It's simplest. It's charming to me in its own way. And sometimes you have to think in terms of the characters, the ASCII characters anyway. Like, you know, when you pick a symbol of a monster to genocide, you have to think of, you know, capital E or whatever, or lowercase h. So in a sense, I don't like to be divorced from it. But yeah, you can do that. A lot of people prefer that, especially people who didn't like grow up with this thing. It just kind of looks like crap to them. People who didn't grow up with ASCII. And there's a mobile version that is very basic in graphics. I used to play it on iOS. It's probably on Android too. And it's a GUI. And part of the charm of it actually is that it has context sensitive stuff like um if there's a chest, for example, it'll give you the options like loot or I don't know, kick it or I don't know, whatever is available for a chest. So you don't have to like proactively think of the command, which in a sense is kind of a spoiler, but as you can see, I'm playing with spoilers anyway. But yeah, something probably drank a smoky potion, as Darkosis pointed out. Now, that said, is there anything I can do with the genie at this point? Or is it just kind of gone, or is it just hanging around being silly? I have not identified potion of anything smoky for what that's worth. I'm yanking on the poor cat's leash again. All right, if that used it, I didn't pick it up for some reason. Drop all the stuff of unknown. Oh, that that was the second Yuzu, right? Okay, I picked up the other one elsewhere. This is the again the it's tired, and I'm tired and it's late, and now just random things come out of my mouth that don't even make sense. Darkosis points out, I think it's Smoky and Milky are the two that can release a Jinn. I don't think I've ever seen that happen myself, though. Monster releasing. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. All right, let's drop all of these. So far, okay, we've got a cursed unlabeled scroll. Scroll of enchant armor is uncursed. Black flash for the potion of hallucination for what that's worth. The shiny ring is not cursed, so we could try it on. Neither is the opal ring. I forget if I tried on the opal ring already. I guess not. That was one of the ones I just stole. Right, okay. All right, a lot of stuff to try out, and we know that this stuff isn't cursed for the most part. Right, if I'm gonna make like a potion stash here, we can start by putting the hallucination there, and now I'm no longer encumbered, so that's a nice two for one deal. Gain lovely. I gotta read up on how that works as far as blessing and stuff. Let's try on the opal ring and the shiny ring. Here comes the opal. Oh, it's conflict. It pissed off Normal. See that? Is he still my kitty now? He's still tame, right? Yeah, okay. I just pissed him off. That was conflict for sure. So we're gonna name the opal ring conflict. Shit. I meant to hit # name and I hit something else, and I think I'm accidentally engraving into my god's altar with my helmet. Shit. Can I have an undo button? Oh, I lost a wisdom. Ah, damn it. Make a motion. What, like flip off the? I didn't engrave it. I made a motion towards the altar with my hell. What the hell is? Oh, I did write. But when you try to write with a helmet, I guess it just says you make a motion towards it. All right. I mean, that could have had a worse outcome. I guess I should read up on exactly how that works so I know what penalty I'm suffering from. It could be I just lost the wisdom and that's it. It could be I lost luck or can't pray safely for a while or something. And again, that's me being tired. Maybe I should just go to bed. Me mashing on my key. Engrave. A character that sits on engraves or kicks an altar will experience negative effects depending on the altar alignment and their alignment record. If the altar is co-aligned and your character's alignment record is greater than -RN2, which I don't really know the meaning of. Okay, it's a pseudo-random number. I guess I mean something along the lines of a number between 1 and 4 or something like that. And I'm not going to worry about the details. You lose 1 point of wisdom and 1 point of alignment record. Shit. Otherwise, if your luck is greater than -5, you lose 0 to 2 points of luck. All right. So that's fine. We'll manage. Obviously, it was going incredibly stupid to do. That's a good question. Darkosa says the unicorn horn might restore that. I can also dip the hallucination potion. Also a good point. I don't think the horn will cure whatever I just did, but let's see. Let's read what else Darkosis is saying. Uncursed gain level just raises you to the next level. Maybe next level +1. Blessed gives you some percent inside the next level. That's cool. I forget if it's random or 50% or what. All right. I'm wondering if it's worth doing. In any case, I'm going to hold on to that because it's usually good to drink those potions like right when you gain a level. Although, I guess depending on the math of the blessed one, maybe it doesn't matter. I think it probably still is good to wait until you level up. By the way, I appreciate for my humble channel, high level of viewership tonight. So I hope you guys are enjoying this Nethack stream. And if you're enjoying, feel free to like and subscribe. As you know, those people who whine, those people always say they've always begging. I mean, not whining for likes and subscribe. I'm one of them too. But if you don't like it, you can hit the dislike button twice. Let's see. Yeah, let's try the unicorn horn just for the sake of it. Yeah, I tried to write in the altar like an idiot. But yeah, let's try applying unicorn horn. Makes you feel great. Oh, it did work. Yeah. Great call, Darkosis. Okay, unicorn horn is like my middle finger to my god. He's like, oh yeah, you're foolish now. I'm like, oh yeah, well, unicorn horn. Take that. No. All right. What am I doing here? Yeah, I think I'm getting delirious with tiredness now. That should be like a Nethack status. I need a unicorn horn to clear me of that status. Right then. Yeah, let's make that hallucination potion into water, because why not? I hear someone walking around. I think it was a little too loud. It might have woken up my daughter. Yeah, she's walking around. Uh-oh. I might be in trouble. And Darkosis says something useful is to use adjust to change something like unicorn horn to you. That's a good point. I won't have to keep looking it up. What happens if you pick something already chosen? Does it like swap it out? I mean, opal ring is conflict. I should name that while I have that in mind. Type of object. It was the opal one, right? I'm like 90% sure, but I feel like I'm going to go with it. I almost wanted to try it on again, but let's not go there. Let's try on the shiny ring, though. That's gain strength. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. All right, let's do the what Darkosis suggests, adjust. And we'll make the unicorn horn, which is capital B right now. We'll make it a lowercase u. Yeah, this is a good trick to do. Let's see what it did to the lowercase u before, which was the ring. Yeah, I just swapped it out. I could do U for unicorn horn. I could do L for leash, maybe. That might be good. I don't use it often enough, I feel like. I'll do it anyway. Sweet. I could do, I kind of like my main starting weapon to always be A. I don't want to make that K or something. Yeah, I'll just move on for now. So it's good to have conflict for sure. That could be a game changer, actually. I'm glad I got that. I guess I'll hold on to gain level. I'll dip the unicorn. I'll dip the unicorn horn to hallucination potion. Now I know it's you. Potion called water, and I guess it is cursed still, or we don't know anymore. I guess I could drop it right here and find out. Oh, it's not cursed anymore. Look at that. Huh. All right. And do we want to just drop the water here? I guess with being encumbered, I should drop something. I'll just do that. Put stuff in the bag. Do I want to... No, I don't want to read enchant armor. All right, let's just leave it at that. Let's continue exploring. Let's try to remind myself if there's anything else I want to do here. Maybe just annotate. I'm not going to bother annotating. I was going to say to note that there's water here or something. Well, fine, let's just do it. One potion. What do people use? I should try those annotations I see people in the community use, like potion of. I think they will just write this usually, actually, but I'll probably forget what that is. So I'll write water. All right, let's try going down and actually clearing out those mines like I've been talking about. It's kind of like we've been like building the character up, but without actually questing. It feels like, you know. What about those boots? Did I drop those? I have them. Right, I determined they're cursed. I don't know what they are still. I guess that's fine. If I identify them at some point, that'll be nice. You killed that dwarf, you bad kitty. Wonder if I should test the iron helm. I mean, does that give you 2 AC by default compared to my orcish helm that gives 1, but it has a +1? Let's try it out. Let's check the curse stats. Oh, leprechaun. Now I have to hunt down that leprechaun. It stole my money. Damn you, leprechaun. All right, so let's check the orcish helm compared to the dwarvish helm. Yeah, iron helm gives you 2 AC out of the box. So that means I can eventually stack more enchantments on it. So it's better, basically. Let me compare their weights, though, because I'm a man who cares about weights. So the dwarvish iron helm weighs 40. It's probably ultimately pretty negligible. 40 versus 30. Yeah, it's worth the extra 10 weight. All right, let's drop the orcish helm, I guess. Again, I'm over the edge for a burden now still. You know, we could try on this random square amulet. It's uncursed. I could still amulets are pretty risky, although I don't really know if any non-cursed one could be very risky. Isn't there like a amulet of... There's amulet of change, there's ESP. Change would turn me into a woman, wouldn't it? Does it really matter? I guess the succubus that's already been summoned wouldn't want to do me anymore, but for what that's worth. Here's the different amulets. Some of them are pretty nasty, like restful sleep, strangulation. Now look, they're not all... The really bad ones are not necessarily generated cursed. So I could get strangulation. Unchanging versus poison. I think no matter what it is, if it's something positive, it wouldn't be obvious right away. So I'm not sure it's worth putting on randomly. In other words, ESP is nice. Well, I already have that ability. Life saving is great, but I won't know it. Magical breathing, sure, that's good, but I won't know it. Reflection is amazing, but I won't know it. And so on and so forth. So I'll just hold on to it until I can identify. Yeah, Dark Coast is just explaining the same thing I was just reading at the same time. And yeah, let's that was the one thing I wanted to do before I really just start going exploring is go to the sink. All right, let's go to the sink. Oh yeah, I gotta drop something. Sorry, I'm like back and forth here. I don't know. What's Scroll of Confusion? I mean, I can make it into paper later, but I already have a ton of paper. What's really crap that I'm just kind of hoarding for no reason? Let's look into the bag. Blah, blah, blah. Diluted potion of sleeping isn't really doing me good until I can finish diluting it. And if I'm making a water stash here, that could belong here too, maybe. Though, yeah, this is my mind being crazy. If I leave it here, I'm not going to get a chance to dilute it. Maybe I'll get a chance later, further down the dungeon. All right, I got to do something, though. Let's see. Got to drop something. I could try to read this random blessed scroll. Fuck it, I'm just gonna drop confusion. I don't really care. I'm still burdened. Don't. Yeah, scrolls are pretty light. Wand of create monster. Did I finish that one up? Let's try it. Okay, so there is a dwarf that was summoned by the create monster. Let's finish off that wand, and then I can just drop it. So I'll sacrifice this dwarf once Normal kills it. If it leaves the corpse, it did not. I have an extra dwarvish iron helm that I can bless check. I didn't realize that. Fluffy Bubble says, do you remember what kind of shops were in Minetown? Maybe a scroll of identified down there. Pretty much everything there is garbage at this point that's on the ground. I think I explored pretty much everything. But I could review it once I go back down just to be sure, I guess. Let me check the bag. You could be right that there was one in the bag. Yeah, look at that. Good call. It is uncursed. I could try swapping it. Maybe there's a chance it's uncursed and +1. Take off I. Wear D. No, it's the same. Okay, we'll drop I then. That should save the weight. That should solve the weight problem, I guess. So I don't want to put it on that stack of stuff that's kind of useful. Acid blob. I'm going to finish off this create monster one nonetheless. A dingo ate my normal. No, normal ate the dingo. All right. Nothing happens. We could try to rest one more charge out of it. And the way wands work is when it runs out of charges, you can keep trying to use it. And I think there's a 10% chance that you rest one final charge out of it before it disintegrates. So sometimes you have to hit a lot. I guess an average 1 in 10 maybe. If I remember the math right, maybe it's even less than that. I am hitting it quite a few times. Or maybe some of them are just done. All right, I don't really want to waste a million turns on summoning a garbage monster. It's more like 1% Dark Ghost. Okay. Just keep going. All right, now we're going to do the sink and then finish the Gnomish Mines. But although it is getting late here in the real world, so I might not complete all those things. Yellow mold, they make you confused, right? I think I can just use the unicorn horn, but would that like abuse my wisdom or something if I do it? Let's check it out. Of course, I have to go down all these rabbit holes that I encounter. They do, they possess poison resistance. They convey poison resistance, which I already have. It is poisonous to eat. Okay, let's not do that. Will always cause hallucination when finished. All right, let's keep going. Dwarf zombie. Another dwarf zombie. Should I rob more rings? I keep saying I'm gonna complete my quest now. Now I'm like, well, now that I'm not starving anymore, you know, I got a good food supply. I could rob the ring shop a little more. I'm impossible, I know. We'll just do it for a little while. Let's see what we know of. Strange object. That's not a mimic for sure. Octagonal amulet, a ring, engagement ring, ruby ring, jade ring, coral ring. Coral. Remember all the Walking Dead memes about coral? Reluctantly over the jade ring. Yeah, this is like cursed crap, I guess. Reluctantly over the pearl ring. Let's name them pearl ring. First. And the jade ring. With everything freaking cursed. Sorry, lost track of what it was. Yeah, let's take out something that might be not cursed, actually. How about this engagement ring? Small mimic, right? Okay, let's kill it. Just steal one thing from me, then we'll move on. Robbing the jewelry shop. Coral, give me coral. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna move on as I kill my cat. Whimpering, why are you whimpering, kitty? You need food or you're... Oh, that means he's near a trap, that's right. He's complaining about being near a trap or just senses something is amiss. Perhaps. Using its special feline senses. Alright, so the left one is the main dungeon where the sink lies. The sink lies in the main dungeon. And I'm like, I could rob the armor shop. Oh, look at that. There's another pair of boots called probably level or levitation or fumbling. Combat boots. That could be another special kind of boot. And yet another probably level or fumbling. Levitation or fumbling. Interesting. Let's just grab those combat boots. I think that can be one of the magic ones, right? Combat boots. Combat boots. Yeah, it's one of the randomized ones. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hold on to it for now. Oh, who's that? A bugbear. It's like a nunchaku. It's like... And it's funny if you imagine what a bugbear looks like from D&D. Which I will show you now. This thing is flipping around its nunchucks like Bruce Lee. Rah! Alright. I have slayed it and I will now eat it in celebration. Guess I could take the potion. Okay, normal. Steal me those snow boots. Yeah, look at that. That's definitely a bad thing. another cursed pair of those probably levitation or fumbling boots. Picks up the combat boot. Let's roll. Oh, jaguar or something. What is this? Jaguar. Jaguar. Cool, I killed it. I eat it. Combat boots. Your mother wears combat boots, which I never really understood why that's an insult, but do I want to run back up to see if they're cursed? I guess it's... I know I keep saying I want to go forward, but it probably would be good to do that. Because this could be something magical and cool. So I'll just do it quick. It's only a couple levels. That's right. The cat picked them up. That's a great point. Okay. Thanks for always reminding me about the pet testing, because I seem to always forget that. All right, let's take off the iron boots. Wear the combat boots. Speed up a little bit more. That is what are they called? Boots of haste or boots of speed? Speed boots. Yeah, that's good. Being extra fast is good. It's going to be a little bit frustrating with the cat on the leash all the time. But that's definitely good. I lose one armor class overall compared to the iron shoes, but who cares, you know? Right. Eventually I'll get my armor class really solid. I have to get my forever armor, like I've been saying. The boots of speed could definitely be one included in my forever armor. I just think pretty much nothing else here would be. Maybe the iron helm, I don't know. Unless I find an awesome other kind of helm. I think generally helms are something like a Dwarf's Iron Helm is fine. Except maybe you want to swap out something else like the alignment one. Is that what am I even thinking of the right thing? Helm of opposite alignment or something? Yeah, that's good for the end game actually. Anyway, I'm just gonna drop the shoes. I don't want to be a pack rat. All right, let's continue going up. No, we don't need to go up. Yeah, that car what's that? Carnathol or something. It's like a yeah, it's a wizard hat. So I don't care too much about that. Anyway, we're gonna go get that damn sink. Sorry, Nermal, I'm too fast now. I wonder if I should just deleash him. I don't know. Then you have to wait for him to catch up anyway. Can I speed him up like kind of permanently with a wand of speed? Did I keep a wand of speed on my person? I guess I didn't. Unless it's in the bag. I did keep one. Is that a good thing to do? Let me check it out. Yeah, to make your pets fast. I'm just trying to make sure it's permanent. Rolls that do not give few spare wands are best kept in the man. I don't know. I don't want to get into nitty gritty details at this time. Next to midnight. Darkosa said I usually leave my pet after the first few dungeon levels. It becomes too hard to deal with, especially after you get that speed. All right, that's a good point. I mean, I like to have them, and it's kind of fun, so I'll probably do it anyway. But it's a valid point for sure. Yeah, I was reading recently that when you zap it on yourself, it's permanent. So I guess it's probably permanent on the pet. So let's try it, I guess. Apply the bag. Take out a wand, which will be how about the one with the known charges. You'll zap him. Suddenly moving faster. Cool. He's keeping up a lot faster. Look at that. Okay, the sink is on level 8. Oh, this is nice. He's still lagging a little bit here and there, but mostly he's keeping up. I mean, I just increased my own speed recently. All right, this is the level with the sink and the succubus. That could be the name of a D&D like game. Sinks and succubi. Peaceful Tengu. They're still delicious to eat. I could always get. Is that worth doing? Tengu can give you intrinsics, right? It can't give you like a whole variety of them. Maybe I should just have the pet kill it and I'll eat the corpse. Yeah, I can give poison resistance. Already have. Teleport control. Already have. Teleport Titus. Do I want teleport Titus? That can be good with teleport control. It's a little bit annoying that it just kind of randomly prompts you once in a while. But I think it's worth trying. It's a 1 in 5th chance of conveying teleport Titus. Yeah, I think we should do it. Where'd it go? It's kind of funny how like all these lawfully aligned things, I just let my pet kill them so I can eat them. You would think my god could read my intentions. They're not pure. So I kind of lost it. Where'd it go? There he is. Go kill it. Huh, this thing's elusive. Do you want to kill that? I guess I gotta kill this stupid eye one way or another. I could go around it. Just don't want to waste arrows on it. Tengu is, yeah, I think they must teleport around or something. I don't know. I didn't realize they did that. Let's just go to the sink. All right, so this was our big plan. That's probably not going to be that awesome, but let's drop a bronze ring down the drain. The sink looks like it is being beamed aboard somewhere. What is that, a ring of teleportation? Yes, it must be. Let's verify. Identifying rings with a sync. Beam me up, Scotty. Oops. I'll teleport control, which I already have. Okay. And you can lose intrinsic, so it's not the worst thing to have one of these. And it's always good just to have things identified, whether you use them or not. Okay. So yeah, now we're gonna go back up to level 5 and continue down the mines. Do I have a light on still? I thought I had a lamp on still, maybe. Alright. I could play around with the succubus. I don't know. I don't think I want to do anything that's like farm-like at this point. I want to make some progress, actually. Alright, this floating eye is in my way. Do I shoot it? Do I have to? Yeah, I have telepathy already. Oh, I could find the... something like the Tengu, right? And the succubus. There's a succubus to the left. And there's a Tengu. Yeah, that's a... it's always a good trick to do that. Let's kill this thing to the left of the bat thing. Giant bat. You don't need bat corpses in this game. Let's try to get that Tengu. Normal. You idiot. I guess I should just shoot it. I don't know. I can use my garbage arrows, right? I can always get more garbage arrows. I have to remember that. Throw Q. Cool, I killed it right away. Potion of gain level. It was holding a potion of gain level or something. Oh, I see what you're saying. Wear the blindfold and hit it. Okay. I'm going to need this corpse anyway just for the nutritional value. And I will put the potion of gain level safely in the bag. Alrighty. What's the next order on the engine? Yeah, let's kill the Tengu. Wake up, normal. Oh, bashing the gnomish wizard. Like a moron. 2-weapon combat. Come on, normal. I guess I should. I don't know. Still frozen. I thought when it said I moved it out of its place that that meant it was unfrozen, but I guess not. Amazing how many turns those floating eyes will get you for. That's why newbies to this game, they just attack a floating eye, dead. It's like that kills so many newbies. I don't know. I guess I have to wait no matter what, unless I'm abandoning the pet. So, hey Tengu, wake up, normal. Come on, Tengu. I can push him around slowly. It seems. Oh, no, he swaps with you only. You can't push him. Hello, friendly Tengu, who I am not going to attack. I don't feel like being attached to this statue right now. Yeah, true. You could hit like N200, but would it break out of it if he moves? I don't think it would. Kind of hate wasting the turns. Yet I'm wasting them the slow way anyway. All right, let's do like N20 search. Okay, finished. All right. All right, let's run the blindfold to find that Tengu I want to eat. He's over there. Yeah, they definitely teleport. Who is this? A gray elf. Okay, gray elf. Yeah, I could zap it with. I don't know. I don't think if it's Cohen Light, I don't know if I can do that sort of thing though. Maybe I should just leave it be. I'm a human. I can eat a gray elf, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll try a little bit longer with that Tengu. He's over there now. Now he's over here. Yeah, they teleport and very quickly. That's the thing. Now he's over. Okay. I'm gonna give up. Removing the wrong things now. Not the leash. That tiredness. This tiredness is gonna get me. I'm gonna make a fatal error. I almost did with that altar. I mean, anyway, we're going to the mines. That's where we're going now. Let's go. Let's go to the mines right now. Was not the entry on level 5? No, it's on 4. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, oh yeah, the Grey Elf can give you sleep resistance. Yeah, that sounds right. It's good to eat all kinds of delicious creatures in Nethack. You gain their power when you eat them. All right, now I can try to hopefully rush down the levels and get to like the end of the mines or close to it at least. What was that command to see everything? I would like to see everything on the level, all the objects just for the fun of it. Exclamation toggle. I don't want to be hitting that. I keep doing that. Show the objects. Yeah, it's probably good to do this on every level that has a pile of crap just to make sure I'm not missing anything cool. But it's all garbage here. There's a water nymph. I don't really need to bother with her. Do I want to get teleportitis? Combine with teleport control. That's kind of what I was going for with the Tengu. Maybe this is an easier way to make that happen. All right. Do I want to shoot it or I could probably just melee it and kill it faster. Oh man, it drank a potion to gain level. I could have gotten that. Jerk. Now I have to kill you because I hate you. Ah, she's. This isn't working as well as I thought it would. All right. All right, I gotta shoot it. All right. I thought I was like high enough level I should be able to run. It's fast enough that I should be able to just murder it, but not really. I gotta track it down. It's over on the left there. And what did it steal exactly? A speed boost. That sucks. Yeah, I definitely need that back. Let's wield the bow proactively. Oh, it's back. It teleported away. It's down now. Go this way. Should be able to shoot it soon. It's always hard to gauge if you're diagonally lined up. I am not. Still not. Now I am. Shoot some arrows to the right. Hits. How about some elven arrows? I don't know if being blinded makes me miss shooting more. You would think it would. Okay, let's shoot some more elven arrows. Kill it. Okay, I'm going to eat this thing. All right, did not give me jumpiness. Oh well. Okay, I can at least wear my speed boots again. And I speed up a bit more. Hooray. And now reverting to normalcy, we will continue on our way. Oh, Darkosa says that whistle is magic, isn't it? Other was identified as non. Let me check it out. Where was this whistle? Not something I have, is it? Sorry, I'm being dense. What do I want? This parentheses? No. Oh, I did pick it up. Okay, capital N. I'll try it. Let me test it out. I'll try it on. I'll de-leash, run away a bit, and it should teleport it to me, right? If it's magic. It's not doing it. Okay, let's continue on our way. Except a stone. Do I want to bother? I'll kill it. Oop, I'm bashing the garter snake. Tin whistle. The magic one says strange or something like that. Okay. All right. Cool. 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 That's okay. I appreciate the heads up anyway. There's definitely things I'm gonna miss. And again, I'm almost I'm engraving things by accident. Oh, can you can like lump together these. Yeah, can't you? What is it? Adjust. Can I do that? Can I put I into D? No, it just swaps them. Okay, never mind. Usually I wind up getting wishes in this game, and that's how I get my gray dragon scale mail or sometimes silver dragon scale mail, but maybe I could make them myself from actual dragon scales. We'll see how it goes. Let's take a look at all the objects here. Narcosis says I just drop them to the ground and pick them up, but I'm guessing there's a better way. Okay. Let's see. Anything that's not garbage. Pickaxe, blindfold. Statue of a raven. Yeah, that's pretty much all garbage. Okay, that's the entire Mine Town level. Or whoever was asking earlier. I guess, was it Dan the Man? Or no, Fluffy Bubbles? Fluffy Bubble. Yeah, it's all garbage. Sorry, Fluffy Bubbles. Candles can be okay, but I mean they're kind of annoying to deal with. All right, we're gonna run to the downstairs. I like how this cat is doing pretty good at keeping up with me. Now he's not. Killed a bat. I still haven't leveled up. It's like taking a long time. And because I'm running up a lot, it's not really giving me harder challenges to fight. Get another chance at getting that teleportitis, I guess. Part of me doesn't want it because it's annoying, but it really is nice. Like, just besides the random prompt showing up once in a while and being annoying, it's a good thing, right? You have teleport control. Let's eat it. Okay, that didn't give me it either. Maybe is there a chance I already have it? I don't know. Golden potion. Okay, let's put back on the melee weapon before I forget. And the question is, do I want to read this or quaff this random potion? I'll leave it alone for the time being. I still haven't identified fruit juice, so being satiated, I might fill myself up and explode. Well, it doesn't quite work like that, but the point is I don't really need to fill my tummy right now. There's a lot of pits here. This is a level on which I was using a lot of the Drum of Earthquake. And now we can check using that helpful command that Darkosis told me about if there's any useful objects, and there are not. Fluffy Bubbles said, dang, it's always hit or miss down there. Honestly, I think you're ready to go deeper into the main dungeon, at least to the big room. Well, I'm going to finish up the Gnomish Mines at least. And then, yeah, I'll go down in the main dungeon after that. Obviously. Coral Ring, another one. I could drop that in this thing because I have 2 now. I'm burdened just from picking up a ring at this point. That's how below the border I was. Maybe I'll just drink this random potion so I won't have to carry it and I'll identify it. Makes you feel good. I think that's restorability, right? Oops. Gonna verify. Yep, restore ability. Now I wanted that earlier, but that's okay because I got the unicorn horn. All right. The big room should be a fun place to put on a Ring of Conflict. Okay, this is where we left off. I think it is. Yeah, this is the last level. I forgot to rename number 9 because it's not a Tanko there anymore. There. I just like having my notes clean. Oh, this is my old pony Seabiscuit. I don't really have a fruit to toss him, so I think I'm going to have to just kill him. That's a shame. Let me try a pancake. Here, I have a pancake. So now he's just peaceful at least, but my cat still wants to kill him. I'll leave Seabiscuit alone. Let's just leave him alone. I can't manage so many pets, unfortunately. Let's check the objects here. There's a Ya somewhere. I want to pick that up. Oh, the Yuzu might work. That's true. I just don't know if I really want to tame him though, and bother leading him around. But yeah, how do I, from here, how do I find if it's specific thing? Oh, I could hit K, and oh, that's great. That's great. Greystone could be Luckstone. Am I on the bottom level? I did a little bit of playing around with Greystones before and trying to semi-identify it, but I don't know if I don't remember where I got with that. It might have been like one specific one I narrowed down to something. No, that doesn't mean a lot. Let's maybe pick up my Ya. Well, where is the Greystone? Let's check that. It's N. Okay, so I gotta run that direction anyway. I think I can kick it. I remember I was here and I was like, oh, I can't kick it because it's in a corner. I think I just left it at that. Not sure if there's another trick I could try. What is this? Gotta be careful around oozy things. Ochre jelly. Acid damage and can corrode iron and copper weapons and armor. Yeah, no thank you. Do I want to eat it though? Nope. Resistance is conveyed none. They can engulf you. Get out of my way, doggy. I mean, kitty. I want you to kill it. Making my cat do the hard work. Oh, I don't know about this. He's getting regurgitated and stuff. All right, let me just shoot it. We're gonna shoot the elven arrows, I guess. The garbage arrows. Get out of the way, kitty. Kill it. Hurrah. Bronze spellbook, that's fun. Yeah, so it's acidic to eat. It gives you 20 nutritional value. Does eating acidic corpses damage your like constitution or wisdom? Eating an acidic corpse cures stoning. That's right. I'm just gonna leave it, I think. In the corner without a pickaxe, I guess if it happens to. Oh yeah, I could zap a wand of digging. Why don't I try that? I've been keeping a wand of digging around just in case I need to dig now and then. Here's the Ya. I'm always happy to get my Ya. Random other arrows too. Sure, why not? All right, is it worth a charge? Sure, because wand of digging, you tend to find a ton of them eventually. I'm just gonna do it anyway. So we're gonna zap Y to the right. Cool. And now we can kick. Thump. Okay, that's a lodestone, isn't it? And he's reluctantly standing on it, yeah. Can I name it like this without picking it up? Only type of the object upon the floor. Yeah, let's do that. Will it be able to differentiate between other kinds of gravestones? I guess it will. All right. Cool. It's good to have that identified for sure. All right. Cool. We got that figured out. Yeah, we don't know what the downstairs are. We actually have some new ground to cover. I guess I should put on some lights, a lamp when I get over to that, excuse me, unexplored area. Chugging sound. Is that a fountain or sink or something? I don't remember. Dwarf Lord, you want to eat it? Go eat it, kitty. I'm too full. Yeah, let's just leave it alone. All right, let's light the lamp. Pull on the leash accidentally once again. Here's our tame or peaceful pony named Mr. Ed. Oh, yeah, that's right. I had Seabiscuit and Mr. Ed. And I left them here. Oh, my helmet rusts. Shit. Can I like apply the unicorn on it? That's too bad. I dropped another dwarvish iron helmet. It'd be nice if I just had that handy. That's fine. I'll deal for now. Probably get another one soon anyway. Topaz ring. We can just kill that dwarf lord that we left behind. Maybe he has a helmet. Where was he? He went down here probably. Oh, what's this? Stone giant. Are they the ones that you eat them and you get strength permanently? I think they are, right? I gotta not be full. I gotta figure this out. 50% chance of increasing strength, yeah. But they're peaceful. I have to have my cat kill it. I need to not be super full, so maybe I want to can my cat reasonably kill? I feel like it probably can. I can put on some rings to drain my stomach contents more quickly. Ring of Constitution. Ring of Strength. Normal, leave it alone for now. We'll come back. Let's finish exploring this down right corner. Normal's hit by a rock. Oh, Mr. Ed. Oh yeah, kill him. We want the iron helm potentially. If it has one. Ah, my light's flickering. Maybe I'll just turn it off. I don't really need it that much right now. He doesn't seem to want to attack the dwarf very much. What kind of a trained killer of a cat are you? Now I lost. Maybe I should put on the lamp just so I don't lose these people. I'm trying to stay close to. All right, there he is. You're like, come on. What kind of a? Maybe you're just not hungry. No, he doesn't want to fight it. Okay. Let's chat with him. Your cat just bit me earlier. Talks about mining. Hi ho, hi ho. All right, I'm not satiated anymore. And that, to be clear, it's not really like a Boolean thing. You're satiated or not. But usually I use that as my guide of when it's safe to eat something that could possibly, make me choke. Because it's big or whatever. I just like, that's kind of my very rough guideline. If I'm satiated, I don't eat. It's far from perfect. I see so many people will choke to death trying to cram wraith corpses down their gullet and stuff like that. Huh? Why do you step on top of it? I'm confused. Is it just a statue? Or am I just hallucinating in real life? Maybe I'm hallucinating. It kind of does look like the hashtags or the pound signs for the corridor, so maybe I got confused. But yeah, this cat doesn't want to fight these Peaceful people. What's wrong with him? Maybe they only do that if they're hungry, or not sure what the logic is. All right, is there a way I could accidentally kill it without breaking alignment or something? Ring of conflict? That would make the two of them beat each other up, right? Well, that would make him attack me, but is it okay if I fight back if it's no longer peaceful? Alignment away? But then my cat's going to start killing me too. But if I step back a bit and they just fight each other, that might be fine until my cat dies in the fight. Yeah, I'll try conflict. Okay, let's de-leash. Ring of conflict. Let me step back a little more. Now I can't see where the giant is though. I was gonna try to attack me. Don't attack me, kitty. Oh, I don't have it on. It must have given me a message like you have no slots free and I missed it. Okay, let's remove Constitution or something. Okay, where's the giant? There he is. Here, fight each other, guys. Normal bites the stone giant. Yeah, go get him, Normal. Stone giant's not fighting back though. There it goes. It's just very slow compared to the cat. Normal bites the stone giant. Normal bites it. Stone giant's killed. You better not eat it. Oh, did it leave a corpse even? There it is. Stone giant corpse. Yeah. Free strength. Crazy question. I don't know if you know this, Dark Coast. Can you bless the stone giant corpse and it'll give you more strength? I don't think so, right? Blessed corpses. Nah, there's nothing like that in the wiki. I think blessed just has to do with its probability of being, like, tainted or rotten or something. All right, I'm just gonna eat it. Oh, Normal, let's take it off. Take off the ring before Normal attacks me too much. Okay, I should have put out the lamp first, whatever. Okay, I had a hard time getting it all down. I finished. I did not win that coin flip, so I didn't gain a strength, basically. Oh well, sometimes stone giants do that, and I am quite full as it hinted at. I have to keep that in mind. There's the stairs down. Let's go down, I guess. All right, this level is lit up, which is good because I'm low on oil for my lamp. Dwarf Lord's attacking me. Oh, I don't have conflict on anymore, do I? I do not have conflict, but this Dwarf Lord does not like me. Put on a ring of protection. Trying to figure out why. I guess it just happens sometimes. I don't know. Is this a bugbear? Is this a special level? Special level? It could be. Pick up the gems, because why not? I don't want to eat the bugbear. I'm pretty full. A new iron helm for me, and a dwarvish mithril coat. I have to compare that to elvish. I think they're I think they might be a little better but heavier. I think I'm starting to really nod off here and realize, so maybe I should save it. But let's get my new iron helm. I'm going to throw caution to the wind and assume it's not cursed too. I'm being pretty risky. Cool. Protects me for 2 now. The Gnome Lord is beating me up though. Let's stop being burdened and drop that helm. Gnome Lord is killed. Normal eats it. But yeah, let's check out Mithril. Mithril. Dwarvish Mithril gives you 6 AC. I think the Elvish one is 5. It weighs 150. MC2. Oh yeah, it weighs the same even, so it's a no-brainer. They're basically identical except even in price. They're identical in all ways except Dwarvish gives you an extra AC. So there's pretty much no reason to use the Elvish one over. Oh, look at that. The Elven coat can be enchanted safely from +5, unlike non-Elven armor. Oh, so Elven armor can be enchanted a little better, but it seems like I'd rather just get something that's at its core better. So enchanted safely from +5. That means you can read one more enchant scroll at when it's at +5 safely. I wonder if it's better long term if you use a blessed scroll of enchant on a +5 Elvish mithril coat. But I'd have to dig into the mechanics of enchantment and the probability of, over enchanting, destroying the thing. I'm just gonna get a dwarf. Yeah, you should be wearing something else later anyway. That's true, Darkos. Like, I don't know, dragon scale mail or whatever. So maybe I'll just get dwarvish. But I should probably finish up this fight. Everybody's attacking me before I fiddle around with armor. Actually, it might be quiet now. It seems nobody's trying to kill me except maybe these guys. Okay. Random gems that are probably, well, some of them are probably worthwhile. I was about to say they were probably all garbage. Yeah, random tin. I already identified spinach, which is the big important one in my view. So now I'm burdened once again, and we got to play this game. I'll dump an extra coral ring, maybe. Then I don't have my redundant one for sync identification. Here, drop object detection. Let's just quaff object detection. I don't know. Okay. The unicorn or something over here. Bunch of money, obviously. Potion here. Pile of stuff there. Let's do the armor switcheroo. Where was that? Luckstone in the bottom left. Oh, that's what that is. Cool. Here we get the mithril. Take off the elven cloak. Take off elvish mithril coat. Wear dwarvish mithril coat. Yeah, that's better. Now wear the elven cloak and drop elven mithril coat. All right, cool. Are we still on a leash normal? I think we're not. We are not. Normal's fighting a dwarf. Killed it. I gotta dig to get there, huh? All right, let's do it. Zap. I know I can just pick up a pickaxe temporarily. I generally don't like to carry them around too much because of the weight. If I'm just digging right here and there should be a pickaxe around all these dead dwarves. Maybe there isn't. Here's one. Fly the pickaxe. Bonk. It does take a lot more time to dig than to use a a wand of digging. Crossbow bolts are being shot at me while I dig. It's not very nice, Mr. Gnome. Here, take that. Oh, cat killed it too quickly. Cat came back. I must have some setting and disabled that doesn't make me automatically dig if I have a pickaxe wheel. Oh, it's a two black gems and a yellow gem. Okay. Let's jump to see. Well, I guess I could probably use the pickaxe to gather some of this money. Yeah, it's not a luck stone there. No more on that level though. The set level. Okay, it could be not on the right level actually. Developed in a cloud of gas. Genta potion, huh? Oh, you feel clumsy. I've been working on your reflex lately. Oh, that sucks. Can I restore that? Sweet. I think I gotta say I agree with nerfing the unicorn. It's just way overpowered. So it's basically if a bad thing happens to me that's not direct damage, the unicorn heart cancels it. More or less. All right, I think I have to call it here. Yeah, I gotta, get up early in the morning as usual. And yeah, I don't know, these NetHack streams lately have been a hit for my channel, so I definitely appreciate you guys joining. And I will resume this character most likely a week from today, possibly next Wednesday. What I tend to do, as I mentioned before, is for my old games on a weekday streams, I aim to do it on Tuesdays. Sometimes it doesn't work out because of life, so then I do it on Wednesdays instead. But yeah, I'm aiming for Tuesday. And yeah, I appreciate you guys joining. I enjoyed chatting with you, Darkosis. Thanks for all the tips and everything. And also, I enjoyed talking to you other fellows like Fluffy Bubbles and Dan the Man, one of our regulars, especially when I play Ultima, and Eric Johnson and Panonymous. Did I miss anyone? We had RJNC in the house recently. Venice said one sentence earlier. But yeah, thanks to everybody. I appreciate it. And yeah, have a good night. I'll see you next time. Take care.